After numerous requests, the National Institute of Health has finally granted funds to the University of New Mexico in order to test mice for the deadly hantavirus. Although I'm sure the government would have acted a lot sooner if instead of mice, the hantavirus was killing off rich white guys. And in Brunswick, Maine, an outbreak of the deadly canine parvovirus has led to the local Humane Society killing many of its dogs. Gee, I wonder if the Humane Society would kill off victims of canine parvo if instead of dogs, they were rich old white guys. Wildlife officials in Maryland say that increased hunting will be necessary to control the state's black bear population. Gee, I wonder if hunting would be the answer if instead of overpopulation of black bears, there were an overpopulation of rich old white men. Yeah. Yeah. Then I wonder.
I need your love. You free my mind. I need your love. Yeah, you free my mind.
One more thing.
Oh, yeah, one more sport?
This is the weirdest sport I saw. A guy shooting a gun. They had a thing where it was like a target, right?
Right.
And the guy goes like this, and he shoots the gun, right. And then whoever's the best at hitting the target, you know? And it was very odd because, you know, is it really a sport if they give you a gun? You know what I mean? Because the gun is a big part of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like the speed of the bullet and everything, you know? That's mostly comes from the gun.
Right, it's the gun.
And also, I tell you something else, the judges, they don't like giving a bad score to a dude holding a gun.
Yeah, you can't, yeah. Yeah,
you know, they're deciding their score. I don't know, maybe an 8-6, and then the guy's going, "What? Come on, man, what do you... What's my..."
What are you telling me about New York?
Sometimes I find it easier to start my own.
Really, get the thing rolling, yeah.
Good evening, I'm Chevy Chase, and you're not even halfway through the show. As you may recall, I was the original anchor on Weekend Update. It was back a long time ago. I mean, I was back when the only person in Betty Ford was Jerry. But, you know, really never anticipated that I would be forever known as the guy who did Update the best ever in the world.
Wait a second, babe. You only did one season. I did 6. I mean, you might have knocked her up, but I married her. I spent more time behind this desk than Kubrick did in the edit bay, spanking at the dailies from Eyes Wide Shut.
Hey, guys, man. I was just sitting at home watching the TV there.
Yeah.
And, like, is there something going on here tonight?
Norm, it's the 25th anniversary. Didn't you get the invitation?
Oh, yeah, the invitation. Yes, I got it. I got it in the mail. It was the one where they invited me.
Little one, you've been away so long, and I need you now more than forever.
Yeah.
Hey, anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go to this party. There's a huge party over at Eddie Murphy's, and it's supposed to be pretty cool. He's making fun of the show. So,
Oh, that's great, Norm. Which show, yours or this one?
No, this one.
Anyway, we're here to introduce some update features, so let's take a look back, won't you? The funny thing, I really only created Weekend Update so I could work without wearing my pants.
did see that Norm was Letterman's choice to be his last
Yes.
stand-up. I thought that was pretty.
That was a funny bit too about
That was great.
World War II.
Well, which one? The funniest bit I thought of Norm's that he said was how your phones change everything now.
Right.
That is a picture. He's got one grainy picture of his great grandfather, like separating the hogs on the farm.
Right.
But now, because everybody's got a phone right now, somebody from years from now, here's 1 million pictures of my great grandfather doing
Right.
everything in their life.
And Norm's face when he did his grandfather.
Yeah, so he's just
horrified that someone's taking his picture. Like, just looking like in shock, like, don't take my picture.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great bit.
Oh.
But didn't he do the Hitler bit too about it? Where
No, it
Germany
was-
challenges the world. And then they fought the world again.
Norm Macdonald, and this is not a slam on Comedy Central. Sure, it's not. But, this day's been coming a long time. Fucking. Now listen. They had Norm Macdonald, who's like the most eclectic fucking Renaissance mad mind, hosting a goddamn sports show. That was their idea. That's called putting somebody in a fucking harness. He's hosting a goddamn sports show. Of course, that wasn't. Sports is one of the many. He doesn't even like sports. He just likes gambling, so he knows a lot about sports. You're taking one of the most brilliant minds and putting him in a fucking. I hope your next sports show is hosted by Aaron Hernandez. I'm serious.
Well, pound for pound, Manny Pacquiao is the greatest fighter in the world. This Saturday night, Pacquiao defends his welterweight title in Las Vegas. Now, I don't gamble anymore. You could say I had a bit of a problem. And my bankruptcy lawyers have said as much as well. Hey, Neil, you bet $25,000 on Pacquiao to win. I'm telling you, it's a mortal lock.
I like this Sugar Shane Mosley.
Sugar Shane who? What? You never told me about this guy? Why is he on the cover? So anyways, I'm worried about this guy, and I'll tell you why. He's bigger than you, and he's blacker. And that's what I go on with my boxing. I always pick the bigger, blacker guy. This is a lot of money. I want you to look me in the eye. Are you going to win this fight?
Yes.
The fight is this Saturday in Vegas, and I just want to tell you this is a real ticket. This is not some TV horse. So I really feel good about it, but part of me wishes I'd bet on the other guy.
Perfect reference there. Hey, now listen, did I hear some rumble that Brother Sandler sent out Maseratis to the cast of Grown Ups? Did you reap the benefit?
First of all, let me just say one thing. Nothing's better than Nancy Pelosi Augustus reference.
Pelosius Augustus.
I'm still swooning over that one. Yeah, Sandler gave Maseratis to Spade, Schneider, Kevin James, Chris Rock, all of whom need one, by the way. Very sad. But
Exactly. What'd you get?
no bitterness, but me and Norm Macdonald, yeah, we're splitting a zip car.
And you split a zip car with Norm. It's like having one of those, those Christmas trees the drivers have that smells like North Slope Sensimilla.
Yeah, this car. I don't know. They must have been smoking pot in here or something.
Norm cancels on us once every 2 weeks, and I almost enjoy it more than him showing up at this point, because he always wants me to talk to some ventriloquist puppet that he says is on the phone. A Holocaust tonight. What has happened to Norman?
And then when he sees you, he's going to go, how come you never have me on your show?
Nope.
We tried to get you on. What?
Nobody funnier, though. I mean, you got to give it to him.
Nobody funnier.
That guy, if I'm in a room with him for 10 minutes, they got to put the paddles on me because I flatline.
When I worked on his sports show,
Oh, yeah, you know him well, yeah.
I gave him a ride. Then I was staying at Neil's house. Then they're like 2 blocks away in Santa Monica. So Norm goes, it's Friday night. We have off Saturday. Norm goes, you want to come up? I go, no. I go, because I think he's tricking me. Because if I say yeah, then I'm gay.
Yeah.
So I go, no, I don't want to come up. So I go up. He eventually talks me into going up. It's awkward. So then I leave. Then when we go back to work, he goes, yeah. Then Brennan drops me up. He goes, can I come up? I'm like, what do you want to come up for? He goes, I want to see. I want to see your apartment. I go, the guy must be queer. Like he goes to the whole thing. He's like the boss. He's my boss, so I have to let him tell the story. You know? I can't interrupt
so
him.
funny. Yeah.
No, it's classic. I didn't know that was one of his
He's
classic
great
maneuvers.
at that kind of stuff.
You say you're homophobic.
No, he'll do it with anybody. I mean, we went shopping one time when we were doing the movie in Boston, and then the guy's like, he goes, I need to buy jeans. He just walks in and just announces, I need to buy jeans. Like, it's a store full of jeans, but he acts like, it's a fucking, whatever the jean store is. Yeah. And he acts like, I need jeans. And then the guy's like, well, sure. What size do you like? He goes, and so-and-so. He goes, all right, just go in the back of the boot. What? Go back there and you want me to take my pants off? Look at this guy. And he starts telling all the other customers, this guy just told me to go in the back and take my pants off. I just came in to buy clothes. This guy wants me to go in the back and to take your pants off. I'm in my underwear.
Was he was saying that was somebody there with him, or was just?
I was with him.
Oh,
the whole store's laughing, but it's like,
oh my
what?
God.
He just causes a fucking ruckus.
That's classic.
Well, I don't understand what complex mathematics is, but one time I was in an elevator with Norm Macdonald, and we're in the elevator with these guys, because Norm Macdonald in an elevator is very, he will literally say the worst thing you can say about somebody and then leave, and you're left there with all the people. That's his thing, one of his things. But there's two guys who were talking about some complex mathematic thing. This is in the late 90s at 30 Rock. And they're saying this, I didn't even understand what language it was. It was a really deep mathematic thing. And then Norm Macdonald, who had never brought up math or anything like that to me in his life, goes, that, and starts speaking to them in this, what sounded like tongues. And they're like, oh, but, and they start speaking the binary, and he goes, and he starts speaking this mathematic talk, and then they leave. And then he goes to me like, yeah, those guys are nerds or something like that. And I was like, what? How do you know that? How did you know what they were talking about?
How did he know?
He's like,
he's a nerd too.
He knows something deep, like he knows these things sometimes.
He's a very smart guy.
Really smart.
Yeah.
One of those guys that just, he'll just pretend not to know something. They'll be like, that's like, and then you're like, what? Anybody walks in the room, he knows what they're talking about,
Yeah, he's a guy that really should have had a podcast a long fucking time ago. And I know he's doing something now. He sent me a text message the other day that he's starting to do a podcast now. Hey, Joe,
I'm doing a podcast.
Doing that thing we talked about. He should have done a lot, because he had that show on Netflix, but they muzzled him when he went on the Howard Stern show.
Right.
And he was saying something, and he didn't want to say retarded, so he said, you'd have to have Down syndrome to believe that, because he thought that'd be a better thing to say.
But here's the thing about Norm. I'm still not sure if he thought that would be a better thing to say.
Right, you never know.
Because he's so smart. He might have been doing it as a double troll.
Yeah.
No, Norm is capable of the double troll. It's like, I don't want to say retarded. Down syndrome.
The double troll, exactly.
Yes, he's the master of that stuff.
I randomly wound up sitting next to him on planes twice. On two different occasions, just like I go, Norm, like out of nowhere, and he's sitting next to me. And one time, we're sitting there, we're talking, and we're having a good old time. And then he's talking about, I quit smoking. He's telling me how he quit smoking and finally quit smoking. And he's telling me all these things. And then when he lands, he literally like he can't stop himself, runs into the airport store and buys cigarettes. And he's lighting it as he's leaving. I go, I thought you quit. He goes, I did. But all that talking about smoking makes me want one. And he's like, before he even got out the door, he's lighting the cigarette. He just couldn't stop himself.
But I like that he goes, all that talking. He's the one talking about it. All that talking. He always puts it on you. That's what's great about it.
But
he's like, this guy talks about smoking. He got me back smoking.
But it was so crazy because I was like, that's great, Norm. It's so great you quit. And he's like, fuck, I want a cigarette.
No, he always do like, I don't drink, I quit drinking. And it was like, oh, really? Did you drink a lot? Yeah. I quit. I finally had to quit, It's hard, but I did it. And they're like, oh. He goes, yeah, because I got fucking wasted last night. And I said, I'm never going to drink again. I was drunk. And people are like, wait, I thought you quit. Yeah, I quit. That's what I'm saying. He's always...
Last night?
Yeah. It's like an elaborate, like Abbott and Costello routine.
Yes, exactly. Well, the gambling too. He fucking loves gambling.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But that's a thing. Like a lot of these great comics are like really impulsive.
Yeah.
It's like something about like the ability to say some of the crazy shit that he says.
Yeah.
It's you have to have this like hot wire.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. You just want to touch it. Ah.
Yep. Oh, no. He's one for the books.
Yeah.
On the subject of SNL, and it's sweet when you took over for Norm, and Gilbert and I haven't said anything. Gilbert, I don't know. Have you spoken publicly since Norm passed about him, Gil?
I think I don't know if
We haven't said anything on this show, which we would like to do now. You both knew him well, but the bartender speech when you took over, and obviously it was a very awkward period for you.
Oh God!
To be stepping into that role, and also a friend's job.
Yes, yeah. It was like we lived in the same building too.
You know how you go to your favorite bar and your local bartender isn't there? You ask, where's Jeff? Jeff no longer works here, I'm Steve. And you're thinking, hey, who's this idiot? I like Jeff, but you still want your drink? And even though Steve doesn't mix your drink the same way you're used to, like Jeff, you still like the bar, you don't have to go to a different bar. And even Steve might feel kind of bad because Jeff trained him.
Did he ever say anything to you about that? Did he ever give you a blessing?
He was so he was so classy in not saying anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all.
You have that great I'm Steve, what can I get you?
Yeah.
The bartender piece.
Well, I'm Steve. What can I get you?
But I wish it would have stayed the way it was. But, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, Norm is, he's so funny. He was so distinctively funny. You
Nobody liked him, really.
No, he had his own thing. You know what I mean? He was just very, well, like Gilbert. I mean, they just have their own, they march to their own drummer, even in a business where everybody marches to their own drummer. They both have that, you know, idiosyncratic thing where it just be like, this is how I am, and that's it. And it's great. But, you know, you have to tune to their frequency. You know, it's not like you can just, you know.
You know what's funny about that first update you did? Here's Norm being fired, as we all know, by Don Ohlmeyer,
right?
Because of cutting too close to the bone with the OJ jokes. When in fact he was doing a public service by telling those OJ jokes. And I'm watching you do your first update. There's an OJ joke. It's like the third joke.
Yeah.
In the February issue of Esquire magazine, O.J. Simpson said that if I had killed Nicole, it would have been because I loved her very much. And then he said, and if I had killed Ron Goldman, it would have been because he accidentally witnessed me loving Nicole very much. Somebody should buy this guy a John Gray book, all right?
You shook his hand once? OJ? Getting out of a car?
Well,
he was getting out of a limo?
He was getting out of a limo middle of the afternoon. And I have no psychic energy. I've never had those kinds of things, you know. But for whatever reason, this was in an afternoon. He's getting out of a limo with a girl. It's spring break. It's packed with people. It's Florida. And they're like, hey, do you want to meet OJ? I go, yeah, OJ. He's greatest running back of all time. You know, great, charming movie star. I shake his hand. He shakes my hand. And he's not even looking at me. He's looking past me. And he shakes my hand. And I felt like a joke of like evil. I swear to God.
It's like the Dead Zone.
That's what it was like. That's what it was like. And I was like, that was weird, OJ. I love OJ. Well, that was weird energy, you know.
Wow. So you picked up on something.
I feel like I did, you know. It's, of course, in retrospect, but I remember telling people at the time, so.
I was also fond of, going back to your SNL bits, Colin Quinn explains the New York Times.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And the St. Pat's editorial and Joe Blow. You look like you were having fun, and the best stuff is you and Norm together.
That's right. That's right.
There's obviously an affection that comes across on the screen.
Yes, yeah, and that was the early days of it. It was great.
I'm sorry we never managed to get him here. We tried, and for whatever reason, he was as elusive as you.
He's more elusive. He's like,
he was.
I love to do it. I'd love to. You're like, oh, good. How about next week? Yes. What day? And you're like, okay. Yeah. He's like, all right, call him and we'll set it up. next week is perfect because I'm doing this. And you're like, hey, I say, Norm. Years later, what happened? What? I thought I was going to come on your show. What happened? It's like, oh, Jesus, Norm.
Well, like you say, march to his own drum.
Yeah.
I will have a few words with my trusty sidekick, Adam Egan.
Hi, Norm.
Why are you wearing a scarf?
I've been bitten with the acting bug.
You're acting?
Yeah. I think that some producers saw my work that I've been doing here on the show, and I've been cast in a film.
You're in a film?
Yes.
A film?
Yep. I actually brought a clip.
Well, you brought a clip?
I brought a clip. I'd love to show it.
That's incredible.
And
yeah, sure.
We
can show your clip.
Well, let's roll the clip.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, right there. Oh my God, that's a huge. Oh, right there. Adam, you spineless little jellyfish. That's where.
That's the latest film I've been working on. It's called Cuckold Sessions #7. I've done several. I've done several since the break.
Cuckold. A cuckold is a man whose wife is promiscuous to his face, and everybody knows it. But...
Exactly. In this particular scene.
And this is a genre of film?
Yeah, a very popular genre.
This is hardcore pornography.
Oh yeah. It's hardcore pornography, but it's got a real following. We have I was just recognized for an award at the AVN Awards for best cuckold film, and in this particular scene, my wife is shaming me.
Now, who plays your wife?
Oh, my actual wife.
That's Debbie?
Yeah. You can't see her entire face. He's a pretty big guy.
Wait a minute. There's an African-American man making love to your actual wife, Debbie.
Yeah.
While you sit
Mandingo is his name.
Mandingo.
Hell of a guy. Real nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy.
So he has sex with your wife and ridicules you as he's doing it.
Exactly. Well, it's a film. My motivation, I really get into the character. I've noticed I take a lot of time to get to know the character and really immerse myself in the role and think, how would I feel if my wife, let's say Debbie, for instance.
Well, it is Debbie.
Well, yes, but I mean, her character, yes, it's
Who does
Debbie.
she play?
Her name in this movie, I believe, is Ruby.
That sounds a lot like Debbie.
Oh, yes, but it's just a film. It's a film, Norm. I mean, this,
No, I understand.
Citizen Kane was only partially based on reality. Johnny Cockhammer, the gentleman.
What?
Johnny Cockhammer is the gentleman.
Johnny Cockhammer.
Cockhammer. It's two separate words, but the gentleman who directed this film, in the industry, they're referring to him as the Orson Welles of the cuckold genre as well. A real wonder kid.
Now, I was just over to your place for a lovely dinner party.
That was nice. It was nice to have you. We really appreciated it.
It was just you, me, Debbie, and that
Mandingo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now I know it's Mandingo. I spent the whole time trying to talk about 42, the movie 42. I didn't know what to do, but who was that? Was that other guy? Was that Johnny Cockhammer?
Yes.
The other guy that was there?
Yes, Johnny Cockhammer. The guy who brought the brie.
That brie.
Delicious.
Oh, suspicious.
Well, I thought it was divine. It paired well with the Pinot Noir, I thought.
So you're going to continue these?
Oh, most definitely. They're calling me the Philip Seymour Hoffman of the genre.
Well, hopefully you'll meet the same end. The kind of porn this guy enjoys the best.
So we covered it.
Cuckold.
cuckold porn.
Oh, he stands there and watches someone fuck his girl.
Yeah, someone of a different race.
Is it always is that what it means?
Very traditional way, yeah.
Traditional way. I didn't know. I didn't.
Well, where did you get that voice?
I don't know. It scares me at times. Sometimes it's comforting. But I never knew what cuckold meant. I just click on it.
We are living in a golden age.
I go, can we just tell people we went in the behind and we don't have to really do it?
The behind.
I'm trying to clean up your fucking show. We're living in a golden age of Adam masturbating to interracial granny porn.
Jen told you that one in confidence. That's fine.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
Go into those, you know.
What was your thing? Goodwill Smith? How'd that one go?
I was just, you know. It's,
on Mad TV, they would often
like parodies.
Line two things.
I pitched a thing called
Goodwill Smith.
Goodwill Smith, and he worked at an all-black college, and you know the the problem on the blackboard that no one could solve was 2 + 2. Then Will Smith plays a janitor who puts a 4, and they go, "Who solved that?" It took the professors 8 years to figure this one out. They rejected it. They said it was like racist.
I'm scared of letting go, go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go, go. I'm scared of letting go of everything in the past. I'm scared of letting go.
Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Well, a big seller this holiday season is Michael Bolton's Christmas album, This Is the Time. Happy birthday, Jesus. Hope you like crap.
Norm, I think, has one of the best lines that probably I only appreciate on network TV history when he was hosting SNL, and he was talking about the new Michael Bolton Christmas album. Do you remember the line, Norm?
Happy birthday, Jesus. Hope you like crap.
Kills me to this day.
It was funny because that joke was originally supposed to be about Mariah Carey, but she had some boyfriend that was some crazy, dangerous guy, and everybody's afraid.
And you figured in an alley you could take a Michael Bolton.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I think Bolton kind of made amends a little bit by appearing in that recent SNL skit.
Hysterical. He's
Oh,
hysterical.
that was hilarious.
Funny,
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was good.
And he has a great voice.
He does.
I didn't know.
And the song was kind of catchy. The SNL song was pretty good.
Yeah.
In stock market news this week, April's 3 biggest losers were Cantab Pharmaceuticals, Champion Enterprises, and Crapco, which manufactures crap. And also crap-related items. Most recently, Mariah Carey's Christmas album. They were... Kenny G has a Christmas album out this year. Hey, happy birthday, Jesus. Hope you like crap. Well, I don't know. Playing in a music store in New York this week, Kenny G set a world record by holding a saxophone note for 45 minutes. While he did warn spectators that it would be quite boring, it should be noted that it is every bit as boring to hear Kenny G play different saxophone notes for 45 minutes. This week, CBS aired the Martha Stewart Christmas special. in which she demonstrated that with an old soup can, some used tea bags, some string, and some sparkles, you can make a useless piece of crap.
Martha Stewart is here, and she wanted me to tell you, don't let the busboys clear your table off tonight, because a little later Martha will come up here, and she's going to show us how to take those old discarded fish bones and make a beautiful birdhouse. So, that's nice.
The New York Public Interest Research Group has unveiled its 10th annual list of dangerous toys for the upcoming Christmas season. Topping the list this year, baby's first circular saw. Well, the annual list of most dangerous holiday toys is out. Number 1 this year, Mattel's Eye Poker Outer. Well, the U.S. Safety Commission has issued a list of unsafe Christmas toys. Topping the list this year, Mattel's gasoline-powered sharp thing. And finally, the #1 selling doll this Christmas is Tickle Me Elmo. And the least popular selling doll, you guessed it, Tickle Me Frank Stallone. Jesus. Scientists have created a genetically superior Christmas tree that will be taller, stronger, and tougher than other trees. One downside, if you don't like your presents, it will kill you. It's a hell of a downside there. And finally, this Christmas, Santa Claus will be starting a new look at up-to-date shopping malls around the country. They will now feature black Santas, Asian Santas, Hispanic Santas, and even Middle Eastern Santas. It is all part of a program to make little children cry. And finally, next week, Christians everywhere will be celebrating Christmas, or, as people born on December the 25th call it, screwed out of a present day.
Where are you going here? You're going to Cobb's in San Francisco. What do you like to do during the days in San Fran to unwind? Do you go?
I just work on my ventriloquism.
Oh, how's that going, Norm?
It's going great, man. I thought Rusty and I would do a little holiday song for you.
Oh, you're kidding me. Let me kick back here and put my feet up in front of the fire, you and Rusty. Which puppet is Rusty? Refresh me.
Rusty's just my friend. You know, I'm having a lot of trouble with my cranky old man. I don't know if you remember old Alec Majerison, the virulent anti-Semite.
Yeah, sure, I remember. What, are you kidding me? I have a plaque commemorating my first meeting.
I'm trying to get rid of that guy because you know he's a Holocaust denier. That's no secret. He's an enthusiastic Holocaust denier, and I've had it up to here with this character. You know, the man, he's just a waste of wood. But I don't know what to do. One of my Jewish friends suggested that, why don't I just throw them in a fire and burn them? But I say 2 wrongs don't make a right. We're not here to talk about that. Let me get Rusty out here. Rusty, say hello to Dennis. Hey, Dennis, how are you?
Hey, Rusty.
What?
Hi, Rusty.
Hey, who's the dummy here, me or you?
It's me.
It sounds like it's you.
I'm sorry, Rusty. Let me give you my man voice. Hey, Rusty, how are you doing?
Yeah, dummy. Hey, come on now, Rusty. That's ridiculous. Calling Dennis Miller a dummy on his own radio program.
No, can I jump in here for a second and tell you, here's how crazy Norm is. I'm sitting here believing that he actually has a puppet. Like, it's not enough for him to fake the puppet act on the radio and over the phone. You did pull out a puppet and have it on your arm right now, don't you?
Of course I have my pal Rusty here. Yeah.
What do you boys have planned for us today, Rusty, Norm?
We're going to do a song according to this dummy. Would you stop calling me that? You're the dummy. You're the dummy. Now, listen. We're going to do a song, a beautiful song. Why? By the way, Rusty, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you going to see your family? Oh, sure. In my family tree, it's an actual tree. Okay, now that's just ridiculous.
You're actually overlapping dialogue here, Norm. You're not even putting a second between you and the puppet's voice.
Now, Rusty, are you ready to sing that song with me? Sure.
There you go.
Okay, I'll start. Here we go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would say that he was a drunk. Hey, come on! Well, that's ridiculous.
What the?
Come on now, don't ruin this. Is a classic. I'm sorry. All right, now let's continue. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to town. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, have you been drinking some bathtub gin? What? Okay, now that's enough. That's way beyond the pale.
Stop it, Rusty. Stop.
I wish you'd kick the bucket. Like what? Kick the bucket. What are you talking about? You said pail. Bucket. It's a synonym. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now that's ridiculous. You're the dummy. Okay. Stop. I'm sorry, Dennis. This is going nowhere. This is ridiculous. I apologize for Rusty. I can't go on with this. This is just an abuse to the whole idea.
All right. Now, what separates Rusty's old man voice from the old Holocaust denier's voice? Give me that voice.
You don't hear from him, do you?
Well, I know Rusty's just wetted the palate for a little more puppetry.
I swore I'd never use this guy.
It's like the Stones doing "Sympathy for the Devil" after Altamont.
There we
never
go.
thought I'd
Alec,
see you play it.
Alec, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. What do you think of this Christmas? What do I think of it? I'm not going to celebrate no holiday where a bunch of bearded New Yorkers killed our savior. Hey, come on now. You're going back in the case. I'm sorry, Dennis.
Oh, Norm, you didn't quite have control of the posse today, but I realize the holidays are amongst us, and that they're a little petulant this time of year.
I can never keep these guys under control.
Norm, you are an absolute wild man.
Well, another Thanksgiving has come and gone, and I thought it would be a good idea this year for me and my mother to say what we were thankful for. This is my mother, Fern. Now, we've written them down on index cards, what we're most thankful for. Should I begin?
You can just start.
I am thankful for the opportunity to do stand-up comedy for a living. Why, there is nothing more gratifying than to step out on a stage before a quiet crowd and through my comedy, turn them into an unruly mob.
I am thankful for the brave man who pulled me from a burning building last week and sadly perished. In the process, I'll never forget him. I don't remember his name, but I think he had a mustache.
I am thankful for women, the greatest creatures on earth, because without women, there would be no cookies.
I am thankful for the kindly ladies who live across the country and leave pies on their windowsills. So an old chunk of coal like me have a bite to eat from time to time. I am thankful for the troops, except for that one guy. I am thankful for all of my grandchildren, especially the ones I like. I am thankful for the fine young men and women of the LAPD, along with the Burbank Police Department, who joined forces forces this year and finally solved the baffling murder of Bob Hope. And finally, I am thankful for friends without which it would be a cold and dark place. Yes, friends especially like ones where Jody gets Chandler a duck. The end. I hope everybody had a really happy Thanksgiving.
Why you going high? Push me to the side. Let's keep going on and I ain't getting tired. Yeah, you try to crucify all the good inside. You go and call 911.
The last one. Okay. I went to the doctor the other day, and he told me, you are what you eat. So I ate a bowl of Count Chocula. I went home and became a Dracula! Oh, good Lord. Excellent. That's enough nonsense for one day. I'll write it all down and hold it out here. I'll have somebody, and that's what I need. If you're going to do all these, I need a person with what do they call them? A what? Cue card. A cue card. That's it. I need somebody with cue cards. Don't you think?
I think it's a little early to be a diva.
I think it's too late to be a diva. Have fun.
Norm Macdonald Live premiered over 2 years ago. One thing has remained consistent throughout. Jokes. So we're going to do some jokes with, this is a rather troublesome thing I've got to address. This was in Adam Eagle's dressing room. If you can read it, it says, ISIS hunting permit.
It's not mine. I don't know. It's not mine.
Whether or not it's yours, you were defending it earlier when we talked about it just now. I said, what does this mean even? ISIS hunting permit. Everyone would want to kill ISIS. And then you said, no, I wouldn't want to kill ISIS.
I don't, no, I think you're...
What did you say just now?
No, I'm saying that, first of all, it doesn't make sense.
But when I said ISIS hunting permit, I said, wait, does that mean ISIS hunting permit, does that mean that this is supposed to be taken as some sort of redneck thing?
Yeah, it seems like it would be on like
Why would this be a redneck thing?
Well, it just seems typical of something you'd see on the back of a pickup truck.
Right, but I said after that, I said, but no, everyone would want to kill ISIS. And then what did you say?
I think that it's just, the thing is that somebody would use that as permission to kill Muslims, just because they couldn't differentiate between who is ISIS and
why
who
would
is,
they not say Muslim hunting permit?
Well, because they sort of look at all Muslims as being ISIS, you know? That's the problem. When people want to deport all the Muslims from America, they think that they're all part of ISIS, when in truth they're not. They're not at all.
Okay. Yes.
You know, it's like saying somebody like Timothy McVeigh is all Christians.
Yeah, I've read some figures of 80% of a lot of these nations don't agree with it. They're against ISIS.
Well spoken.
The point, I don't know where you found it. It's not from my dressing room. I don't have a dressing room.
Well, who cares about a dressing room? We're talking about it. Did you hear what?
Yes, I agree with everything Margaret just said. 1,000%.
Yes, I mean, I don't disagree. I think ISIS is terrible.
Absolutely.
And everybody here listed, Boko Haram in particular, I have a lot of rage towards. However, somebody would take this in the wrong way. I mean, somebody would look at this and think of it as permission to kill all Muslims, which is sort of a sentiment that's going around in conservative circles, which is not the right way to look at Muslim America.
Yeah, it's like after 9/11, people were shooting Sikhs, people from India who had nothing to do. Yeah,
and it's just this unawareness of
it's ignorance.
People who are different from them. Not even different in
I
America.
can't say my friend's name, but he said his biggest fear is that ISIS or some terrorist group like that would get a hold of a dirty bomb and explode it over a major city within the United States and kill tens of millions of people. Because then the blowback against innocent Muslims would be absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that's horrific.
That's true.
All right, let's do some jokes.
That went well.
These broken pieces I hold in my hands don't have a chance to mend at all. Before they get thrown into chaos again, I try to pretend I'm whole enough. We stand in this world so unsteady.
Josh.
Now, this is a great joke. This is, I think, just a classic joke. This may have been written by, who's this new boy that I've taken quite an unhealthy interest with?
Black.
Huh?
Scott Black.
Scott Black. Black. Stars, it was good to see those workaholic guys because I personally am a workaholic. For many years, I was helplessly addicted to workahol. The Roast Master General Jeff Ross joins us.
Hi,
Yes.
Jeff.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Oh, you got the first
Hello,
applause.
world.
Yeah.
Norm, this is so fun. Thank
Yeah,
you for having
man.
me on your live podcast.
It's always fun to see you without a giant cloud of marijuana smoke between us.
Well, it's outdoors. It drifted away.
Yeah, how you doing, buddy? You got your hair cut a little.
I had a little trim. I was at the doggy groomer for 2 hours today.
Now, I have a question, Jeff. You usually show up wearing something very exotic.
Yeah.
Why the denim today?
I dressed like Billy Jack.
Yeah.
You look sharp.
great.
I
Thank you,
like
Jenny.
it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're trying to up my game for the live YouTube show.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're a hot fucking piece of ass.
Look at that. I do all my shopping at the mall. Have you ever been to Forever 41?
Forever 41?
Norm, you're dressing like you're going to help somebody move. You're wearing sweatpants to the biggest show in YouTube history.
This is the biggest show on the internet.
You're dressed like you're going to paint the set.
He can't help himself. I gotta ask you this, though. Hey, I saw, by the way, on the computer, a show you do now called Morning Roast. Unbelievable. You wake up in the morning, you turn on your computer, there's Jeff Ross waking up himself, roasting somebody. How's that work?
Well, whatever comes to my hungover head, I just start making fun of, and
Yeah.
I put it up on my YouTube page.
God damn, it's funny.
Who should I roast this week?
What about Cassim?
Yeah,
It would be an honor
Cassim.
if you could just do me.
He's an Arab, if that helps.
I only roast celebrities, Cassim, so you're off the hook.
Thank you.
What do you dress like? You're like Harry Potter's accountant.
You just not that up.
Well, I want to thank Jeff Ross for turning the mirror on me today. Back to you guys over there.
Like the inventor of a cure of some disease we haven't thought of yet. Look at you, like Orville Redenbacher's fluffer. I don't know. This is fun.
Good.
Thank you.
Of course, Bob Saget directed Norm Macdonald's movie Dirty Work. Yeah. A move that transformed Norm Macdonald into a star, Buck's employee.
Did you say something after Star?
Norm Macdonald's so stoned he thinks he's at a roast for Bob Seger. I love you, Norm. Wow, you never come out, Norm. You're like the J.D. Salinger of dick jokes. What's the over-under tonight? What's going to happen, Norm?
No, I wanted to read something funny, so I'm reading Marmaduke.
Oh, my God. This is what happens when you book a dais off Craigslist.
Saget roast where he was told not to work blue, and so he was told to tone it down, and then he went the completely other way? Is that what happened?
I had not heard that he was told to turn it down.
Right.
I thought he made.
You was told to turn it up?
I thought he made the choice to go so soft that was the joke. Because Saget's roast was one of the few roasts where it was mostly comics, mostly body comics, and at that point, Saget was really digging into that stuff.
Right.
The Aristocrats movie had just come out. Bob was having this resurgence as Dirty Daddy, and really a contrast from his Full House persona. And we were all went in really deep. And I purposely wrote my speech without one curse word, just to make a point that you didn't have to be funny to be dirty.
Right.
And that was my spin on it. Norm took it one step further and did Farmer's Almanac type jokes. That were, like, hey, Cloris Leachman, people say you're over the hill, but don't listen to them. You'll never be over the hill. Not with that car you drive. And we looked at him like, is he having a stroke? But I already knew Norm will always go for the best joke, the way he would on SNL, the way he would on late night shows. Publicists be damned, he wanted to have the most provocative joke that the comics would talk about the next day. But on this show, he did a conceptual piece to throw softballs around the dais in an affectionate sort of way. And you can see when you listen back, the first few jokes, people are kind of polite laughs, nervous laughs. I'm a producer. I'm almost panicking.
Right, yes.
Like what, is he tanking this on purpose? We already had Artie Lang not show up. We don't want this to be a disaster. But about 5 jokes in, I can start giggling. I start to sense that something's happening. And they buy it. The audience, by the end, they're roaring as if he was Andrew Dice Clay, but doing these very soft jokes. And I think it was a nice denouement, or a nice chapter from his post-SNL, where he was provocative and pushed the envelope, especially with his OJ jokes.
When did you first meet him, Norm Macdonald? Jeffrey?
Oh, man. I met him. It was probably 90 or 91. I was just transitioning from open micer in New Jersey to opening MC act in comedy clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, Rich, I was excited. Catch a Rising Star Princeton. There's like 8 shows over 5 days or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was really going to, get some stage time. And Rich Voss, a very funny guy, was the middle act. None of us knew each other. And Norm Macdonald flew in from Toronto. He had just done a bunch of, was it Sajax or something, who had the late night show? Or was it...
yeah, he did for a while. He did. Yeah.
I think it was Sajax. And he hit on that show and became he was popping. But no one in America really knew him.
Right.
And Norm was, this is 91, that type. This is when America, especially in New Jersey, most people wanted to see Andrew Dice Clay in an arena doing nursery rhymes.
Yes, right.
Now Norm comes in with this button-down shirt and a blazer, and hey, you couldn't barely understand him, and his material was tight, and callbacks and crafted and honed and economical use of the language. It was fascinating for a comedian. But if you were just a couple of knuckleheads with your dates to catch Princeton, that you're used to seeing hickory dickory dock.
Yes. Yes.
He didn't bomb. He didn't hit all the time. He bombed probably 3 out of the 8 shows. And this is one of the craziest things, and I've never seen it before, Rich. After the shows, as people were paying their checks, Norm would go to the exit and greet every single customer as they left.
Come on.
The more he bombed, the longer he stayed there. And it was so hilarious, and made him a mystery to me, an enigma to me right away, why he loved that part of it. And if he killed, he'd go right out the back to the green room and break out a deck of cards, and we'd play poker. He'd love to play poker. So my first experiences with him were very, very all in, we should say.
So he'd invite me over to SNL once in a while to play poker on off nights, on Monday nights or something. And to watch him play poker while watching Monday Night Football and a baseball game, like he was a gambler.
Right.
And I guess somehow one time I found myself on a tape night on a live SNL. I'm in the hallway. I believe Rosie O'Donnell was hosting SNL, and her very best friend, Penny Marshall, was there to support her. Penny Marshall, at the height of her movie director swag, is walking through the hallway with her head down, sunglasses on, baseball hat, doesn't want to be bothered, treating all these basically writers and NBC employees and me and Norm as big timing us, pretending we're just looky-loos out on the street, right? Just doing a celebrity don't bother me moment.
Flyby.
Flyby, thank you. And Norm picks up on it, and he just starts pointing and screaming, Laverne! 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 And she didn't look up. She never knew it was Norm. She's just gone.
Oh, my gosh.
New medical research shows that men and women have different food cravings. Men preferring meat and women preferring sweets. Scientists trace this back to caveman days, when men had to go out and hunt for food while women sat on their fat asses eating chocolates. Last week, Duchess of York Sarah Ferguson visited the Big Apple and showed off her 14-pound weight loss. Hopefully, this will not interfere with her official duties of sitting on her fat ass all day long. In what is considered a remarkably short period of time, the head of the Federal Advisory Board, Dr. Peter Mellman, has given speedy approval to a controversial new anti-obesity drug. It should be noted, however, Dr. Mellman's wife is a fat pig. This week in Minneapolis, the Minnesota Obesity Center officially opened. Its goals? To find ways to identify behaviors that lead to obesity. Also, it's a good place to meet fat chicks. John Goodman has announced that he will not be returning to Roseanne next year. So how will the show get rid of him on screen? Well, insiders now say that over the last few episodes of the season, Roseanne will gradually eat him. According to a controversial new biography, Elizabeth Taylor likes her lovemaking loud, rough, and frequent. Coincidentally, that's also how she likes to eat. Well, television history will be made this week when film legend Elizabeth Taylor appears as herself on all 4 CBS Monday night sitcoms. It's part of the network's new campaign, Must Eat TV. She enjoys eating. The New York Post has reported that Michael Jackson wants his closest friend in the world, Elizabeth Taylor, to be the godmother of his child. However, those close to the pair worry that this could eventually lead to heated arguments over whether the child will be molested or eaten. Yeah, Ricky Lake, you know, she really is an animal lover, though. She has 3 cats, 2 dogs, and a big ass that follows her around everywhere. Former Wilson Phillips member Carney Wilson's new talk show kicked off this month. According to Carney, her show will be different from the others in that guests will be treated with respect and dignity. And then she will eat them. Talk show host Ricky Lake has announced that she will finally publicly apologize for her role in a destructive anti-fur demonstration. Then she will eat a huge can of frosting. In the new movie Mrs. Winterbourne, talk show host Ricky Lake plays the part of a young mother-to-be. According to film's producers, Miss Lake was so serious about achieving a realistic pregnant look, she forced herself to lose 30 pounds. This week, renowned heart surgeon Michael DeBakey attacked the hypocrisy of Hollywood stars who oppose the use of animals in medical research and yet wear ribbons supporting the war on deadly diseases like AIDS. In response, animal activist Ricky Lake said, quote, "But the red ribbon diverts attention from my gigantic ass." A sad story from the world of entertainment this week. Talk show host Ricky Lake had to get rid of her dog Dudley after the pooch became too aggressive with her 7-month-old son Milo. A clearly saddened Lake said, "It broke my heart to get rid of that dog, but he was delicious." She ate a whole dog. In Virginia, police are looking for a stripper who stabbed a man for telling her she was too fat to strip. Police warn that the woman is armed and extremely fat. Rosie O'Donnell show premiered today, and I was in its tapes at the same floor as Saturday Night Live on 8H. They had flowers sent. There was the whole, it's unbelievable. You know, people must love her. There's flowers all along the entire 8H. Right. All flowers. They're sent by, like, there was one from Madonna, one from Elizabeth Taylor, Regis and Kathy Lee. I've never seen so many flowers. I didn't even realize you could eat flowers.
You say there's no way we could go back, and that I've broken what we had. Oh, I wish that you would come around.
I don't understand something.
Right.
You went to a doctor, you said, hey, what's with me? I'm around Elle Macpherson and I'm not getting aroused.
No, I didn't mention her.
Yeah, but and you start to get concerned that, hey, why am I not getting aroused around these beautiful women?
Yeah, because I used to always get aroused all the time, no matter what. Like, I could see a giant fat woman, like, part of her ass.
Right, and you get excited by that.
Yeah.
Are you on medication of any kind?
No. I just, now I'm just...
Do you need that testosterone patch or something?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it makes you more masculine.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then your hair falls out.
Yeah, so you got to be careful about that.
So, Norm, what do you think about?
What?
When you're masturbating?
What do you think about?
Well, you know, like...
Fat woman's ass? No. Like, who do you think? Did you ever think about Elle Macpherson?
No.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Who do you think about?
I don't think
girls
about...
you just met.
I'll tell you something. I can't think about, like, girls that I don't think I could have sex with, because I don't have that good an imagination.
Right, it's got to be someone you think you can get.
Right,
That's how I am. Right. So
sometimes I think of, like, kind of unattractive girls where I'm...
right, when you're doing stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes like one of the interns here or something I'll think about, because I think that, like, I could definitely get her. You ever think about Rosie O'Donnell when you're doing it?
Good Lord.
No way, right?
Name some names.
Yeah, name some names of who you think about.
You know what Rosie O'Donnell would be good at giving?
What?
Really wide head.
Oh, that's funny. Does Rosie O'Donnell have the biggest head on the planet?
Yeah,
she really does. How much is her head weigh? Do you take a guess?
About her head weight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that age-old argument, I'm not going to get into.
You're not even going to get into it.
Yeah.
I see. And she's on the new $100 bill. Did you see her picture? It's pretty wild.
Last month, an 80-year-old Albuquerque woman was awarded over $2 million in damages from McDonald's after she spilled some of their coffee in her lap and suffered severe burns. As a result, McDonald's this week has put a warning label on its coffee cups that read, "Caution, do you think you can manage to avoid pouring it directly on your crotch this time, you senile old hag? Think you can manage that, huh?" A California man has sued McDonald's claiming he contracted AIDS from one of its pork sandwiches. McDonald's disputes his charge, but the man insists, quote, "That sandwich gave me AIDS just as sure as I'm a male prostitute." Well, at a local town meeting in Montpelier, Vermont last week, representatives from the McDonald's Corporation, who want to put a restaurant in a historic district, were booed by angry residents, but they were cheered by the town fat guy. Every town has one, the town fat guy. Yeah, the big news story this week, have you seen those ads for Ronald McDonald is growing up?
Yeah.
And they have him in a discotheque and stuff, and
They show him in more adult situations.
right, he's trying to grow up. Now he wants to be called, he insists on being called Ron.
Really?
The Happy Meal now consists of a big bottle of whiskey. We haven't heard from Nick Swartzen.
Yes,
Yeah,
Nick.
what about Nick?
Nick, what do you got? How are you enjoying the tour?
My favorite, going back to that text thread, and it was the last show at Mohegan Sun, and we were exhausted, and so we all slept in. And I woke up at 11 a.m., and Norm had texted everybody at 8 a.m. He goes to, yeah, it was. And he go, hey, anybody want to get breakfast? And we were all asleep, we were tired. And we all woke up at like 11, and then I text everybody, I'm like, hey, does anybody want to get breakfast? People were like, yeah, let's go eat. And then Norm got mad at me for like 2 days. He was like, I had the idea for breakfast. He goes, you took my idea for breakfast. I thought of that 6 a.m. I thought of that first.
That's my idea. Breakfast is from my act.
These showbiz folks get up. These showbiz folks get up late.
Yeah, all right.
I get up early. I get up so early, I wake up the rooster.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I have so many Norm stories, but this is one of my favorites. And I was on tour, me, Sandler, Spade, Rob Schneider, and Norm was kind of like the wild card. He would pop in for certain dates. So I believe Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, and we're backstage. Everyone's in Sandler's green room talking, shooting the shit. And me and Norm are in the hallway hanging out. And I don't know why I did this. This long hallway, and this guy walks in. Way down the hallway, walks in the door. And I'm like looking, and we're always kind of suspicious about people that come backstage. And I go, I think that guy's a gun. And Norm goes, what? And I go, I think that guy's a fucking gun, dude. And he's like, oh my God. And he runs into Sandler's room and he goes, there's a gun. There's a man with a gun. And I was like, no, there's not. There's not. I was, no, I'm joking. There's not. And he goes, no, next to there's a guy with a gun. And Sandler goes, what the fuck? There's a guy with a fucking gun? And Spade's like, oh no, what the fuck? What's good? And I'm like, no, there's no gun. There's no gun. I was making like a joke just for Norm. And Norm's like, what? How's that a joke? And I'm like, I don't know. And Sandler was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Spade's like, yeah, real cool, man. And I'm like, I'm just going to go to my room. And Norm's like, yeah, I thought there was a gun. I'm sorry. Nick said it. I'm like, good Lord.
Real buzzkill.
And the guy walked past, it was a security guard. But yeah.
So he really did have a gun.
He didn't have a gun, but he just looked like somebody that would have a gun. Do you remember the time you called me up one day? You go, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching baseball. And you're like, can you pick me up? And I was like, I don't drive. I go, I'm already at the bar. I already had a couple of drinks. I want to drink and drive. I'm like, it's not far from you. I'm like, you want to just take a cab? And you're like, yeah, all right, I'll meet you in a couple minutes. So I'm like, okay. So I wait. I watch a full game. I watch another full game. I watch half of another game. It's 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like fucking hammered. I leave the bar. Norm's walking into the bar. It was noon when he called me. It was 8:30 at night. And he goes, I know. Where are you going? And I'm like, I'm fucking hammered. I'm going home. He's like, I just got here. And I'm like, I know. You're 8 hours late. Like, well, have a fucking beer. Right? Being weird. I'm like, I'm not. I want to go. I can't walk or see.
Takes me a long time to get stuff.
We hate the most.
Remember the last time that you had seen him?
I hadn't seen him for a while, but the last time I saw him was at a bar by our place, and he would watch. He was a big gambler, but the last time I talked to him, when I was quarantined in Minnesota, he would I'd text him and I go, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And he goes, "What? Who's this?" And he would do this all the time. I go, "It's fucking Nick, dude." He goes, Nicky, what are you doing? And I'm like, "Nothing, I'm quarantined." And he goes, "You didn't stand up?" And I'm like, "No, the fuck? I wasn't doing stand up." And he goes, "What's your plan?" And I go, "I don't know, I'm going to kick it here, and then I think I'm going to go to Key West." And I go, "I might just retire, though, and just move to Reno and just get like a residency, and then I'll just live in Reno and just work there, just be like an old comic."
Yeah.
And he goes, swear to God, he goes, that's a good idea." And I go, "Yeah, I don't know, whatever." He goes, "No, maybe I'll join you. We'll both headline Reno." And I go, "Dude, Reno's fucking a mess." I go, "No, I don't want to do that." So I go to Key West. A month later, he calls me and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I go, "I don't know, I'm in Key West. What's up with you?" And he goes, "When are you going to Reno?" And I go, "Dude, that was a joke. I'm not moving to fucking Reno and retiring as like a comic." And he goes, "Oh, fuck. I thought it was a good idea." And I'm like, "No." And so that's the last time I talked to him. And then his his closest friend, Lori Jo, I hit her up after Norman passed, and I was like, "Hey, are you doing okay?" And she goes, "One of the last things before Norm died, one of the last things he talked about was moving to Reno with you."
No.
Yeah, and I go, "Are you serious?" She goes, "Yeah, he was like, he really wanted to do that." And I was like, "Oh," and then that made me cry again. And yeah, it was just, that was Norm. It was just really, it was awful.
Damn.
What's your favorite
'Cause you
curse
can
word?
edit it or whatever.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, yeah, well,
Yeah.
what favorite curse word?
Motherfucker.
Yeah?
Because there's a lot going on in that word.
There's a lot going on. I haven't heard
What's yours?
sucker in a long time.
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
like that one. It's got a lot of oomph to it.
Trying to bring that one back.
Yeah. Well, it's confusing now.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what exactly.
Right.
But yeah.
But motherfucker is like, I don't. The first guy that thought of that. But I guess scientists, not scientists. I'm such an idiot.
Curse word scientist.
But psychiatrists say you want to your mother, and you know.
Yeah.
You know when you hear these things, you go,
Yeah. It's just
why
unpleasant.
is it that grosses me out? If that's true, why is it that me and all my friends are completely grossed out if we want to our mothers? Plus, why are we not our mothers? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh my God.
Next one.
Well, those are the motherfuckers that fucking introduced crack into my neighborhood last month.
Do you have a crack problem?
Well, now I do, because those fuckers introduced crack into the neighborhood. You didn't read the book?
No, but I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it from me, because I read it. God damn,
that was a word you kept
motherfucker.
using, right?
I mean, no offense to him, but he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
I fucking people, you gotta listen to Lenny Bruce. So I get an album, I can't sit through the motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Garfield the cat. The motherfucker doesn't think I know about every fucking episode of Garfield. Okay, talking earlier to you in the hall, and I said, I remember the first time you fucked up. He begins his little press conference by apologizing for Get Smart. And I said, I like this motherfucker.
She didn't know who he was.
You fucked it up. God damn it, oh, motherfucker.
See, you don't even have your own stories. You take other people's stories and fuck them up.
I'm fucking with you, buddy. I got you, you motherfucker. No, I think you'd be very awesome at that. And because I miss that one-on-one that Bob Costas, you know.
Yeah, me too. And you don't see it anymore. And Charlie Rose is not really that.
Oh, well, he's
not
interviewing some guy you don't know.
Right.
I don't want to see that fucking guy, some Belgian motherfucker that wrote a book.
I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, scared of letting go of everything in the past. I'm scared of letting.
Son of a bitch, motherfucker! Huh? You sleep with my fucking wife? You're my best fucking friend, Adam. God damn you, motherfucker!
Can I try an Adam Carolla impression?
Yes.
Let me try.
Do whatever you want.
I don't know if I can do it, but give me a subject that I can rant about.
Talk about people that recycle or people that smoke
Let
cigars.
me tell you something about.
Is that what you said?
What is it? He's almost like Andy Rooney.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something first of all about people that recycle. If you're 21 and you're still thinking you should be recycling, maybe it's time for a different sort of, right?
Well, he'll have an opinion on the weirdest things, like crushed ice or the cubed ice. Yeah. Go ahead, Adam.
The what? The crushed ice or the cubed ice?
Yeah.
Well, the crushed ice guy is always the guy that's hanging around the island in the...
Like, how could someone...
He wants the crushed ice.
Right. He'll all of a sudden have 30 minutes on crushed ice. It's something about it angers him. I'm not even making fun of him for
The
it.
square ice is more like you get a tumbler, you put your ice in, and you're drinking.
And the crushed ice?
So, that's why it's almost like Andy
ice
Rooney.
is like
It's almost like Andy Rooney improv.
Crushed ice.
And by the way, I don't know if you've seen Andy Rooney lately, but that guy with those kind of eyebrows should not be giving advice to anybody. I mean, it's
every
like
Sunday we go through this.
It's like if
I agree.
I like my favorite thing about Andy Rooney is he uses way too many examples.
Give me an example.
Can you give us an example,
he's like,
please?
there's a lot of cotton now. And medication. Here's a bottle of an antipsychotic I take, mostly cotton. Here's another bottle of pills, something called Aleve. Let's open it up here. Mostly cotton. About 13 pills.
Most people here would stop, but Andy, keep going. Keep going. So you have to commit. Come on.
Here's something called Tylenol. Another one called Advil. I've got 35 of them. Here's the cotton. Here's the pills. You know.
I can let him keep going. If he can keep thinking of things.
One time he goes, we always use hand dryers in the bathroom, and then the highest production value is the clips they use in the Few Minutes with Andy Rooney. So he goes, we all use hand dryers. Cuts to like a video of a guy's hand under a dryer.
Necessary?
That's the
I
guy's,
don't think so.
The guy's on B-roll.
My headphones keep going in and out, but it's all right.
How's your battery?
If I meet one more chick that wants to become a veterinarian.
He never said that, did he?
No, that's the other one.
Oh, okay.
That's Carolla.
Oh.
That's sort of.
Oh, yeah, yes.
First of all, if you want to be a veterinarian.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Todd, talk to Adam Carolla as
Todd Glass is with us. The thing about Todd that always got me is he's one of those yellow shirt guys. Yeah, go ahead.
Who did you want me to talk to him as?
Colin Quinn.
Oh, Quinn.
Talk to Adam Carolla?
Yeah.
Well, you know, who cares?
Colin
Crushed
Quinn.
ice. Cubed ice. I can listen to Adam Carolla now. He's going to go off for an hour and a half.
I always loved Colin Quinn because it was kind of like he just missed it.
Missed what?
He was really big, but kind of at the wrong time.
Oh, this is Adam Carolla.
Yeah,
oh, okay. I'm very confused right now. No, Norm's a good guy. Adam Carolla. Oh, Jesus. I'm very lost right now. I'm not going to lie.
It's okay. You know what?
Just shut up?
No, we get confused all the time. We did death. Once you do death, on Family Guy, it's like everybody knows you as death. You could be anything. You could build your life as like a heart surgeon, work on that for a while.
Oh my God! I just put that. Didn't Adam Carolla take over for you as Death on Family Guy?
Yeah, Norm did it first, and then think of it doing.
That's right. I just realized that.
Some days we get closer. Things that we never really needed. Promises that we never thought of keeping safe. guess it's never over if we never got a chance.
As the old refrain goes, people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. And then there's Andy Rooney.
I'd like to take a moment to talk to you about people. People are everywhere nowadays. It seems like you can't go anywhere without bumping into some people. People follow you when you're shopping, they ask you for directions, and sometimes they ask you what time it is. People never know what time it is. They have to ask you. There are over 4 billion people in the world. That's a lot of people. And I suppose most people like each other all right, but I don't. I don't like people, and I never have. I guess that makes me bad. Advertisers are always using people to help sell their products. Here's something called cornflakes. It's got a picture of some people on the box. I guess we're supposed to think, well, these people like cornflakes. I guess I will too. But I don't think that. I don't like people, and I don't like pictures of people either. There's even a magazine now about people. It's called People Magazine. This issue has a picture of some fellow's head on it. Bet that's a good article. Here's a box of letters from different people. Seems there's nothing people enjoy more than writing me letters. Here's one from Washington. This one's from Ohio. Here's one from North Dakota. This one's from Paris, Texas. Now, I don't know where Paris, Texas is, but I do know this. I'm getting pretty tired of cities in Texas naming themselves after cities in France. Here's one from Chicago. This one's from Iowa. Here's one from Iowa, too. This one's from Montana. Here's one from some place called Kansas City. Here's one from Wisconsin. This one's from Arizona. Here's one from Las Vegas. Here's one from Virginia. Oh, and here's another one from West Virginia. This one's from Indiana. I don't know where this one's from, but it's yellow and it has a big stamp on it. This one's from Colorado. Here's one from Michigan. I receive about 100 of these letters every single day. I never open them. I don't like opening them. I set fire to them. Then I pour water on the box of burning letters to put out the fire. Then I take the whole mess and I dump it out my window on the people below. People don't like that much, but I like doing it to them. I suppose that makes me bad.
So, Jenny, what month was your issue?
Quoting Churchill.
May of 08. Who was on the cover? Do you remember?
It was a Russian girl. And my nickname's Genocide, so I think that was kind of funny.
What?
What? What do you mean?
Is Genocide giving her comedy fucking advice?
Why is that? It's funny because there was a genocide.
In Russia?
Only about 70 years ago.
Against the Russian people.
Who still lives? But me. That's not
You
a
first.
Huh?
Check it back. No, it was
Oh,
it wasn't a complete genocide.
What do you mean?
No, it was.
Well, Stalin was a mass murderer.
Only Jewish people seem to get really offended by my nickname.
There are 5s in a case.
Dave's getting more.
Right, well, because they're the only ones that live.
Well, the only
through
true genocide was the
Sam, another
What
one
about the
this way,
American
Sam.
Indians? That was a true genocide.
Wow. What?
The American Indians was a true genocide.
No, that was for land.
No, that was justified.
That was for land. We were taking their property.
No,
It doesn't matter. What does it matter what the motive
no,
is?
the genocide.
Yeah,
we
the
did
motive
against
is
the
to
Indians
just
was
hatred of a
justified.
race to exterminate them
It was
without a
just- it was
political or economic
justifiable
agenda.
Well, we did with the Indians.
Well, it's not
No,
justifiable.
well, who's saying it's justified?
I said, well,
Just we got to bury them.
I'm just wondering how it's justified.
Point counterpoint.
You've never
I'm trying to
heard,
take another
you've never heard the legal term justifiable genocide? Hitler was out of his mind at the time. Clearly insane.
I'm trying to take another opinion so we can have some friction here. It's a television show, honey. I can't agree with
This
everything
guy
you
fancies
say.
himself a modern-day Bill Maher.
Thank you for the dumb opinion.
Some days we get closer. Things that we never really needed. Promises that we never thought of keeping safe. I guess it's never over. If we never got a chance.
You know, with Hitler, the more I learn about that guy, the more I don't care for him. I can't. And there's nothing redeeming about the guy. I tell the guys, I go, how on earth could these Germans, like, follow this lunatic, you know? And they're like, oh, he was an incredible public speaker, you know? He could hypnotize you with his public speaking. And then I see him, he's like, strangely, correctly, strangely. I go, what? That's not my idea of a silver-tongued devil, you know?
Doska, Miklik, Blatschenka, Proga, Olengis, Diggin Fleaver, Porkalak, Epidemic.
Oh, that's great. You're ahead of schedule. Hey, you know, everybody's asking when we get to see the new Pterodon.
Gordon's gonna be bringing it in any minute.
What happened? Can you help him?
Claire, I'm sorry. I mean, he knew what he was doing. The pathways are all fried. Even if we could power him up, his internal memory is shot. He'd be an empty shell. He's gone.
Why you going high? Push me to the side. Let's keep going on and I ain't getting tired. Yeah, you try to crucify all the good inside. You go and call 911, but I
You know what you ought to do right now? Get up and dance like Ellen.
What?
All over the building, and we'll follow you with a camera. Wouldn't that be great? You could dance over women.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Have you ever done the Ellen show?
No, not yet.
It's the most shabbily run operation. You know who wouldn't do this? Ellen.
Oh.
Would not do it to me.
Take it back.
Oh, Ellen.
David often gets confused with Ellen. No, that's a true fact. I'm not making it up. No. This is before the goatee, before the mustache, and thank God Ellen shaved that off. But our top story tonight, this week, after months of speculation, sitcom star Ellen DeGeneres finally admitted that, yes, she is gay. Inspired by her courage, today, diet guru Richard Simmons admitted that he is really, 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 really gay. And in entertainment news, Ellen DeGeneres and lover Anne Hesh have announced that they want to have a baby. However, their plan has hit a snag. They are both women. It is not possible to have a child. On Tom Snyder this week, actor Tony Danza said he thought the recent open display of affection by lesbian couple Ellen DeGeneres and Anne Hesh in front of President Clinton was extremely disrespectful. On hearing the comment, President Clinton responded, "Someone should tell Tony Danza to shut the hell up."
Well, by now, most of you have seen or heard about last week's episode of Ellen, in which the main character, played by Ellen DeGeneres, announced that she is gay. Here to comment on Ellen, our very own Will Ferrell. Hi, Will.
Like everyone in the country, I saw the historic episode of Ellen, and of course, I loved it. I don't know what it is, but when a first-class comedian spoofs gay people, it always makes me laugh. Hey, let's face it, gays are funny. I loved Billy Crystal on Soap, and that Harvey Fierstein impression of a homosexual couldn't be more dead on. Heck, even I do a funny gay guy around the office. You know, Judy Garland, fresh cut flowers, interior decorating. It's all in good fun. Why not? I'm no homophobe. So, Ellen DeGeneres, I salute you. There's no controversy here. She's just a damn good comedian who's able to get good laughs pretending she's a lesbian. And if that's wrong, then that's my kind of wrong.
Well, Will, now, she's not exactly pretending.
How's that?
I mean, she wasn't on the cover of Time magazine for pretending she was gay. She really is gay.
Ellen DeGeneres is gay, the real Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, she's a lesbian.
Oh, my God. I'm going to be sick.
Oh, God!
Why did you put that dirty, sickening image in my mind? Oh, no, here it comes again. Stop it! Please
It's quite good. Normally I don't like Will Ferrell vomit, but this is actually really good. Let's just end.
And then there's gay ladies too, lesbians, you know, that I think like for mainstream America, they're easier to accept, you know, because, you know, there's no like anal tearing and stuff. So basically, I don't know what they do. I guess they just like lick each other or something. I don't know. They can't fuck because they got no cock. So I don't know how they can't have sex, right? And all they can do is go buy a cock. They go to like stores. You know what, man, I hate that real cock, but I love that big fake plastic cock. It's too complicated for me to understand. I'm saying like things that are completely ill-informed. But I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh, God bless, though. God bless everyone.
Do you hear my
3 months in.
Did you hear my Wake Up Maggie? You know Maggie May?
Yeah.
By Rod Stewart.
Yes, I do.
Well, you want to hear my impression of Gordon Lightfoot doing that?
Absolutely.
First 5 lines
Canadian
of the
hero,
song?
Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah.
And she told me your riddle I'll never forget. Then she left with the answer I've never found yet.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore.
I was like he was here. That was unbelievable.
He has a very unsexy voice. It only works that time if you have a sexy voice.
Where does he rank in the Canadian pantheon?
He's pretty high up there.
Is he higher than Bryan Adams?
Oh, yeah. He's higher than Bryan Adams. You know, I guess the highest is like Neil Young. He's the great-granddaddy of them all.
I don't think I knew that Neil Young was Canadian.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll give you even a better story, you know, than that. Every story's better than that story. No, but he was, his father, Scott Young, was a sports reporter for the Toronto Globe and Mail.
Yeah.
And he was one of our better sports scribes, you know. He was a credit to the fifth estate, as they call sports writing. No, but anyways, he was an old fella, you know,
Yeah.
a tough old bird, but a beautiful writer, you know, as was his son. So he was estranged from his son because he became a hippie. And then one day, Scott Young, at 55, was driving down the 401 in Toronto, and the song came over the radio, Old Man, Take a Look at My Life, that he had written, you know, for his father, and his father phoned him, and they've been close ever since. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow. Yeah. I never knew what the genesis was behind that song.
Yeah. Old man, take a look at your life.
Emotional.
I'm a lot like you are.
Wait a
Maggie, I could. Okay, whatever.
I need your love. You free my mind. I need your love. Yeah, you free my mind.
Gordon Lightfoot, one of my favorite singers and performers. He's also a close personal friend of mine. Phone him and ask him. He'll tell you. You know, if Gordon were here tonight, and if he dressed himself, and if he played the piano, and if his favorite singer were Rod Stewart, you might hear something like this.
I was going to say I really liked him right away. I just saw him, I felt like I understood him a different way, and I felt like deep down he was actually very, very shy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Right, don't you
Very
think?
shy.
And sweet.
And so sweet,
Yeah.
so sensitive. I was saying, so when you lost your dad, Dave, and you were talking about that, I'm sure he really was like wanting to make you feel so good and so sweet and thoughtful, and probably thought deeply about that that's how he would approach it. Oh, I was going to say before, I think in the last, 13, 14 years, he got, you know, as you said, Conan, he was reading 4 or 5 books at a time, Russian literature. Mark Twain was his favorite author. He loved Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. But he got really into reading about God and Christianity.
Oh, yeah.
And really wanting to understand God.
Where he's headed.
Feeling maybe close to death.
Yeah,
or
sure.
thinking about death, but really, really wanting to understand God.
Al Roker.
I was saying, I saw him at the SNL 40th, and I didn't know he had cancer or anything, but I remember as soon as he saw me, he was like, "I love you, Molly." Just he blurted out right away.
Yeah.
And I think I was like, oh, I just had a sense of like, I could feel that he had this kind of urgency to say exactly what was on his mind in the moment.
Right.
Because maybe he'll never have that moment again. And I was like, oh, something's different with Norm.
Just a little taste. Coming down the stairs, just a little space to hold my
Nah, nice to see you there, Courtney.
I'm tired.
You're tired. Oh, Courtney, Jesus. Come on there.
Help me, Norm.
Come on, yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, help me.
I'm trying to help you
Help
out,
me,
Courtney.
help me. Get off of me!
No, okay.
Get off of me.
Okay, I will, Courtney.
All right.
All right, well, yeah.
Norm, let me ask you something. Seriously, what do you do for fun? Like, name one thing you do for fun.
For fun?
For fun. Like, I'm going to have some fun tonight
I've got
or today.
nothing to do today. Here's what I'm going to do.
Is it spend money? It's not go
Golf.
shopping. You don't decorate the place. What do you do?
I guess the only thing I do is I like to read sometimes.
You're lying.
I do. That's what I mean. That makes me.
Do you
feel
play video games? Do you play cards? Do you
Solitaire?
I read a lot of Mark Twain.
There's only so much Mark Twain, and
it's
you're
not much actually.
Yeah.
I'm reading letters from Hawaii now, something I've never read before. But I read like stuff I read a lot of literature. And
Do you go to movies?
I reread it a lot. No.
Great. Now that you are a author, can you tell us a little bit about your favorite books?
Well, my favorite books of all time?
Favorite books in general, all time?
My favorite book is Search for Lost Time. My favorite American book is The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I love Russian literature, and that's what I read mostly. Yeah, just the standard stuff. I don't like Dostoevsky, but I like the actual good writers.
So yeah, my brother still has it. If you see turkey coops going down the road, if you see birds going down the road, most likely came from Tipton, Missouri, those crates.
That's where you're from, Missouri.
Yeah.
Mark Twain country.
2 fathoms here.
Say again now? Is that a Mark Twain quote?
That's what Mark Twain, Mark II. Mark Twain.
Oh, that's
Mark
where the
Twain.
That's where the word Mark Twain came from.
Got it.
On the riverboat.
2 fathoms here.
Yes, sir. You know his real name?
Samuel.
Ellen Claiborne.
No, I don't.
Or something like that, right?
He had it.
He had it.
Sam Clemens.
Samuel Clemens. Do you ever read any of his work?
Mark Twain?
Yeah.
Yeah. In the United States, it's required reading in grade school.
Well, sir, my son went to a school here in Los Angeles, California. And I don't like when they teach great writers minor work. I have to teach them the best work. Right?
Yeah.
So I went to the teacher and I said, why are you teaching my son Tom Sawyer when Huckleberry Finn,
Life on the Mississippi,
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, drawing dust on the shelf behind you? Oh, it's because it's racist.
Mm-hmm.
It's racist. It's the least racist book ever. It's anti-racist.
Exactly.
Goodness gracious, the ignorance of people.
Well, what happened to the rest of the story? That was it? She said we can't do that, and that's it?
She said the next thing we're going to do is Toni. We're going to study Toni Morrison, and she's rad.
Wow.
This is a private school that I'm paying a lot of money for.
Yeah, I get you.
Feelings going up and down, picking up the pieces that you left behind, hitting a new cup of flow, breathing in the smoke and clearing up my mind. The thoughts of you, I never knew what the hell you got me into. What do you mean?
Now listen, Dennis. Have you heard about this Huckleberry Finn thing?
I heard something about they wanted to take the N-word out, right?
Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to bring it up before I forgot, and then we'll get on to my my project.
All right. Do you have any observation on it, any tweak on it, or just the cognizance of the fact that they want to?
No, I feel it's a thorny issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that wasn't the whole thing.
No.
I thought you were going to go like, well, how so, or something.
Tell us more, Norm. Why don't you
I feel it's a thorny issue.
Yeah,
I'll tell
me
you why.
too. Why, Norm?
Well, you got Mark Twain, and you're talking about, for For those of you who don't know, what I'm talking about, they've taken out the N-word, out of many of the books of Huckleberry Finn.
Norm, they've taken out.
And so you got a thorny issue that I think I have a solution to. Do you want to hear it?
Oh man, never anything more.
Well, the thorny issue is this.
Yeah.
You don't want to take, Mark Twain, one of the greatest writer ever to brush paper with ink, and change his words, for God's sake. On the other side of the coin, you don't want to have a young African American boy in school, hearing that word out loud and causing him pain. So it's a thorny issue. But I figure it this way. You've read Huckleberry Finn.
You are so splendidly demented. Yeah, I've read it.
You know it's written in the first person by Huckleberry Finn.
Yes, I do.
And you know it includes the N-word.
Yes.
Therefore, you just change Huckleberry Finn to a black kid.
And it's like a rap song at that point, right?
Exactly. Everything's cool.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's this Mr. Smarty Pants, he's one of those astrophysicists. I don't even know if that's what he is, but he's a smart guy who talks about the universe. He says the universe is blind to our sorrows and indifferent to our pains. Have a nice day.
I love Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, that's a clever little quip, but there's a mistake there. Not a typo or anything. I mean a mistake in the theory. Because can anyone tell what the mistake in the theory is? I didn't until I saw Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald caught it. He says, Neil, there is a logic flaw in your title little aphorism and seems quite telling. That seems quite telling. Since you and I are part of the universe, then we would also be indifferent and uncaring. Perhaps you forgot, Neil, that we are not superior to the universe, but merely a fraction of it. Nice day indeed.
Oh.
Boom, bam. So that's how our brains are conditioned in the Western world to see ourselves as separate from the universe. We're not separate from the universe. We are the universe. We're not separate from life. We are life. And there is no opposite of life. You go, what do you mean? There's death. Death is the opposite of birth. There is no opposite of life.
We're all interconnected.
They're all one energy. And that's what Neil deGrasse Tyson forgot. That there isn't the universe and us. We are the universe. So the universe really isn't isn't blind to our sorrows and indifferent to our pains. It recognizes it through us. We are the consciousness of the universe. We are consciousness expressed through us. So why does the universe even happen? Why does the universe? So it can know itself. So we can expand, create, look at it, and now we're the eyes and the consciousness of the universe. We can see ourselves. Anyway, I just thought that was pretty interesting that a comedian outsmarted a smarty pants.
Well, this is not a movie, but you asked me what I like to. Every morning I watch the British Office.
Oh, British Office is great.
And
I mean, do you like the American version too, or
maybe if I hadn't seen the British one?
That's the trouble. It's like the full Monty. It's so smart and funny.
Yeah.
And then we have a tendency to junk it up, dumb it down.
Yeah, but see, for me, there's a couple differences. One, I mean, Steve Carell I think is great. He's fun. Yeah. His character is just interesting, and the whole fact that it's like in middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, is funny to me for some reason. And then the other character, I mean, the whole thing between the receptionist and the other guy, Jim, is interesting. And the guy who, for me, makes the show even more than Steve Carell is what's his name, who was in 6 Feet Under, who plays the weird guy.
Oh, yeah.
But have you seen the British Office?
Yeah, I have. I think I think it's the same concept, just a different show.
I think here's the fundamental difference. I think that doesn't make the American one work.
Where do you see that?
It's on BBC America.
BBC,
Yeah.
Faulty Towers is on there.
Oh,
all these
yeah.
great things. Yeah.
But in the British office, the idea was that a documentary crew came to this paper company, and the David Brent, the boss, had illusions that he was a entertainer.
He was a star, right?
And so he was giddy when this and he was trying to use it to showcase his talents.
Right.
In the American office, that's not true. Steve Carell is not funny. You know,
But
I mean, he's funny.
He thinks he's hilarious, and he thinks he's like everybody loves him, and he's this great cut up in the office.
But the difference is that Ricky Gervais actually is funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're watching the British office, you're going, well, I would be laughing at Ricky Gervais. You know, even though nobody else is.
Right, you'd just be annoyed by like the Steve Carell guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
All right, thanks, David.
Do we want to get into it? Is this interesting or is it just
it's
boring?
very interesting. People love The Office.
Sure.
You know my favorite moment in
Go
The
for it.
Office is?
Yeah.
When David Brent says Gareth, has cars and does karate, and then does them in opposite.
Yeah.
He says, talk about it, and he starts talking about his karate, and he does the car, and then he does change.
I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go of everything, and I'm scared of letting go.
Now, in The Office, you do a joke about George Michael's in the first Office.
I don't remember the specifics of that joke. I'd like to apologise to George Michael.
Oh, yeah, in the bathroom.
And then he's a wonderful musician.
Yeah, what's his latest release? It was
running down the wall of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
I was early on that Sunny in Philadelphia. I told everybody to watch it from the early start.
And who else?
Got nothing from it.
And then
I even phoned their agent. I said, "Hey, that's a good show. Nobody's watching it, but I like it, and I'm in TV."
Nah,
they never got back to me.
Never did. DeVito's
What?
DeVito's the EP on that show.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got an axe
What
to
was-
grind with.
Why? Because of the fist fight I had with Christopher Lloyd back in at the Improv.
Exactly. You remember the incident.
This one's more like a factoid.
Danny DeVito looks like one of those guys with a short but thick penis.
Right? He has to have the thickest fucking cock.
It's true.
Guy goes into a dentist's office. Yeah. Dentist said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I think I'm a moth."
A moth?
A moth. He said, "What?" "I think I'm a moth." He said, "Well, you have mental problems. You need to go see a psychiatrist." He said, "I know." He said, "You're in a dentist's office." He said, "I know." He said, "What are you doing here? Why did you come here?" He said, "The light was on."
That's a good joke.
It's a great one.
Hey, what about this? Super Dave has been on the phone with me
Super Dave
backstage.
Osborne?
The great Super Dave Osborne.
Yes.
And he's been on the phone while I'm trying to get ready to come out here.
Yes,
he
that's-
keeps phoning me.
That's what he does.
And he
yeah.
goes,
This is what you do. You walk out. You're wearing a pompadour. You just look at Jimmy. You don't say a thing for 5 minutes.
This is why we never invite him back anymore.
He says, "Let me ask you a question. It's 4th down and 1. You're at the 1 yard line. You have the choice. You can head it to O.J. Simpson, Jim Brown, or Emmett Smith. I'd go with Rosie O'Donnell." Then you got Kirstie Alley in the hole and Wendy O. Williams behind her. Wendy O. Williams is the...
Wendy O. Williams. He's a punk singer or something, right?
No, I think he meant Wendy Williams. But he said,
Wendy O. Williams is the lone second.
I think he was a little confused.
The speech I want you to do for me is a speech from The Godfather, where he goes to the guy that ends up with the horse's head. And he says, put Johnny Fontaine in this picture. And then the old guy starts saying why Johnny Fontaine will never be in this picture.
You want me to do that right now?
You remember that speech?
I remember, but I don't remember it well enough to do it.
Can we find the text?
The Godfather. What? I've never seen The Godfather.
Can we find the text on the computer?
Bravo, why do you want me to do
it, man?
You want me to act with you?
Are you getting it?
He's getting it now. Why are you appeasing this?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break and we'll do The Godfather.
Classic morning radio.
Yeah, The Godfather moment. And we have to do it as character.
Yeah. I'll be Robert
Dave
Duvall.
Osborne. Oh no, okay, never mind. We'll do
that.
I'll
do it as Super Dave.
And I'll do it as Super Dave.
And you do.
I'll be Fuji.
But you remember the guy, right?
Oh, I know you're talking about. He's the one pissed off about Johnny Fontaine never working.
Yeah,
I know that one. I just don't remember the speech well enough.
Oh,
why are we doing this?
Oh, it's so fun.
I don't.
I'll be Super Dave instead of Robert Duvall.
Can I also be Super Dave though?
No, you have to.
We can't be combating Super. I have to commit to this character.
You have to commit,
all right, we'll do it. Norm's going to reenact. Oh, Sean's done. He doesn't want to.
The future's gone.
It's 98.
It's over.
97.9. 98. Zippy Phoenix.
Now it's just getting deep in here. We're talking philosophies and ice ages.
What's happening? It was cold back then.
Norm Macdonald is joining us today with his manservant Sean O'Connor, the future of comedy.
Yeah, baby.
Who will soon have plastic surgery to be Norm, look like Norm.
I knew I should have wore a shirt.
It's the gold lame
It's a radio joke.
And for whatever reason, I quoted "No Country for Old Men," and now you want to do a scene from The Godfather.
Yeah, but I think we should set it up.
Yeah, you go ahead. This is your thing. You direct. No,
I've
Sean,
never seen The Godfather.
You've never seen The Godfather.
I've seen every American Pie, though.
Is this one of those moments where you get in the car and you say, "I can't believe I made that guy do that"?
No, listen. We got to set this up.
Okay.
We all remember the big scene in The Godfather was the guy wakes up with the horse's head.
Satin sheets.
Sure. Yes. You should set this up.
Is that the offer he can't refuse? Is a horse's head?
Yeah.
The sheets.
Really?
Yeah, that's the kind of the first.
The first one. He's trying to.
So
he unfolds the one.
Yeah, but set up this scene here. Johnny Fontaine is a lounge singer, sort of loosely based on Sinatra.
Yeah.
Who the Godfather wants to put in this movie, but the movie producer refuses. We don't know why. Right?
Right.
I'm setting it up.
That's right. You're doing a great job.
Keep doing it.
And then, so they send the consulary Tom Hagen, played by Robert Duvall, to go and visit this guy and try to talk him into
getting Johnny in the car.
Yeah. So Tom Hagen,
but Johnny's not having any of it.
Tom Hagen's played by Robert Duvall, and Jack Woltz plays the producer. But in this,
nobody knows who that guy is.
In this, we're doing now. I have to do.
You're the producer because this is your idea.
I wanted you to
and you're doing it as Super Dave Osborne.
Super Dave. Yeah.
I'll be doing Tom Hagen as Liam Neeson.
Okay, as Liam Neeson.
Right?
Okay.
Because he's improv.
Yeah, because he's a big improv. Ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go. Mr. Corleone is Johnny Fontaine's grandfather. Now Italians regard that as a very close.
Wow, that's good.
Cut. You can't say that.
Take two. Cut.
You already knew how to do them.
Well, I wasn't just going to wing one.
Oh, okay.
You know how to do Super Dave, right? You're not just throwing this out for the first time.
All right, take two.
It's not like I said I was going to do Paula Dean and then give it a try.
Hey, there's butter in
I have
there.
to go again? All right,
Yeah.
All right, take two. Try not to compliment me so much.
Okay.
Mr. Corleone is Johnny Fontaine's grandfather. Now Italians regard that as a very close, very sacred religious relationship.
You tell your boss he can do.
You know what?
This isn't going as well as I'd hoped.
Tell your boss he can ask for anything else, but this is one favor I can't grant him.
Mr. Corleone never asked for a second favor. Once he's refused the first. Understood?
You don't understand. Johnny Fontaine never gets that movie. That part is perfect for him. It'll make him a big star. But I'm going to run him out of the movies, and let me tell you why. Johnny Fontaine ruined one of Woltz's International's most valuable protégés. For 3 years, we had her under contract. Singing lessons, dancing lessons, acting lessons. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was going to make her a big star. And let me be even more frank. Because I want to show you I'm not a hard-hearted man. But it's not all dollars and cents with me. She was beautiful. She was young and she was innocent. She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had. And I've had them all over the world. And then Johnny Fontaine comes along with his olive oil voice and his guinea charm, and she runs off. She throws it all away just to make me look ridiculous. And a man in my position cannot afford to be made to look ridiculous. Now you get the hell out of here. And if that Goomba tries any rough stuff, you tell him I ain't no band leader. Yeah, that's right, I heard the story.
Thank you very much for the dinner and a very pleasant evening. Have your car take me to the airport. Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news at once.
Oh, excellent.
And sing.
That was amazing. That was great.
Impressions are much easier to do in small chunks. That's what we've learned.
That's why I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, damn,
you
man,
did this scene. You tried to give it to me.
It's like a 5-minute thing. I didn't know you talked so long.
You did great,
This was
Norm.
your scene.
It's awesome.
All right, now monologues.
You ever do a monologue?
Oh, it's awful.
Huh?
Just can't stand them. High school used to read those awful monologues.
He did 14 verses of The Farter from Sparta.
That was a great. I wrote it.
It's been a while, and I still like the way you look at me.
But I never worked out or anything like that because, you know, I always felt like, you can't, like if you're a dude, you know, you can't really, the ladies don't seem to care, at least that's what they say. And then also, I don't think you can get like a perfect body. I think if you're a lady, you can get a perfect body. But if you're a dude, I don't think you can get like a perfect body on account of you got like every dude seems to have one of those like a sack, you know, a sack, right? And so, no matter how perfect your body is, if you got a sack, you know, it doesn't look very good, you know. You don't have a good-looking body, basically, you know, no matter what. Like you show me any dude, go, hey, look at that guy's body. I go, good God, what's that fucking thing? That guy's got a sack on him. You know? It's not a good-looking body. You ever see a guy with a good-looking sack? You know, yeah. You ever hear a guy go, hey, Bob, you know what your best feature is? Me and the guys were talking about it. Your sack. Oh, Lord, that's... You doing something different with your sack lately or something? God damn, that looks good. Good-looking sack you're toting around there, I'm telling you. Right? You can't work out on that or anything. Got no machine, got no sack of steel. They just give it up on that, man. That's why I'm surprised the fucking those plastic surgeons. Why are they working on the sack, man? Guy goes like, man, I got something, a little thing here, a line under my eye. I'm gonna get that taken care of. Meanwhile, huge ancient old sack hanging out. Yeah, that's my problem, man. That eye thing. Got little crow's feet there, man. I get rid of them, that'll be good. Sack's old too, man. That's older than you, your sack. I don't know how that worked out. You know what I mean? You can have a dude like 25, his sack's like 100 years old. Right? Sometimes you turn to it for advice. You ever do that? You go, right? You go, what would you do, wise old sack? You know? He's like, I tell you something, son. You see old guys sack like old guys sacks are really old because they're like 80. Their sacks like 400 or 500 years old. It's like a fucking old, like a tree or something. It's not like a tree, but trees are old. I read that in a book.
Know the end is day, nobody's gonna change. You won't ever leave. On my mind again, I'm still not tired of it. Can make you want me. And I might act okay, say things will stay the same. Say I'm all I need.
You know, there might be some good news about Schwarzenegger's illegitimate child. Being the son of a governor and maid means that this kid is going to be great at cleaning up this fiscal mess we're in. That's right. Now, folks, I don't like to brag, but like Schwarzenegger, I did a little bodybuilding back in the day, too. But I'm guessing you guys wouldn't want to see that, though, would you?
Okay. All right, sure. Let's hope that doesn't live on the YouTube forever, long after I'm dead, out of context. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Do you like hot sauce?
Oh, I hate it. But you know, you gotta try new things in life.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're right. Whoa! Son of a gun, that's hotter than a $2 pistol. Man alive.
Well, welcome to Phoenix. How long
Thanks,
have you been in town?
I got in yesterday and I burned myself all over.
We said, what were you doing?
I know, it's hotter than a $2 pistol in this town.
See your little peeling a little bit on the nose?
Yeah.
So you don't come here often in the summer, is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah, it's a good plan not to come in the summer.
And
it's nice every other
People leave
month.
in the summer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They scurry out.
Spent a lot of time in Southern California, San Diego.
Are you drunk? Because all you did was ride a cooler and you're sweating.
I am. Well, it's hot it's hotter than a $2 pistol
Well, he's got like
in here.
12 layers on.
Yeah,
I think.
I thought it was going to be really cold.
Well, you're from Canada. This should be springtime for you.
No, I know I'm from Canada, but you know I'm still a human being. Like it's not like we evolved differently. I'm from the frozen north.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets colder than a. It gets colder than a.
Oh, here it comes. Get your finger on the panic button.
No, it gets colder than a vampire's demeanor.
Okay, that's better.
Wow. Surprisingly cerebral.
Why you going high? Push me to the side. Let's keep going on and I ain't getting tired. Yeah, you try to crucify all the good inside. You go and call 911, but I already died. Yeah, worry about it. Say now, what you saying?
You said this is the coldest you've ever been. You're Canadian, so are you okay with this?
I've been colder than this. I've been colder than a vampire's.
Go on.
That's like
We're
an
waiting.
8 a.m. joke.
We can do it at 7:19. The stage is yours.
No, but Andy's a fantastic guy.
I'm curious about something.
And when I say, you know, I used to make jokes at 12:30 about him being gay, that's absolutely ridiculous. But when we were starting out, I will tell you one story about Andy. This is what happened.
I'm scared.
I was working at Art's
the deli coffee shop.
Deli and coffee shop, bussing tables. So Andy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, I got a way to make some money." I said, "What is your way?" He goes, "I'm going to become a male prostitute." Now I said, "Andy, you're not gay. It doesn't make any sense." He goes, "But a guy has to make a dollar." So I said, "All right, do what you want." You know? So he comes to me the next day and he says, "Hey, I'm buying breakfast." I says, "Why is that?" He says, "I made $450.05 last night." Wow. I said, "What on earth?" He goes, "Yeah, I did some tricks there, you know, they call it." So I said to him, "You know, I eat steak and eggs. I eat, you know, expensive." He says, "That's all right. I made $450.05. And I said, "Well, who on earth gave you 5 cents?" He said, "Every one of them."
Good God, you're a horse's ass.
I was concerned. That's simple arithmetic. That's 9,001 dudes.
We have to have.
I will take a break.
He says he's mature, and I think it's because he's telling my grandfather's joke.
Baby, I'm trying to survive and I know that you believe
Let me read you something that was posted on our message boards from someone who claims to be a member of a known pedophile network. It said this: he doesn't forgive, he does not forget, his group has over 9,000 penises, and they're all raping children.
I was concerned. That's simple arithmetic. That's 9,001 dudes.
And now we're warm.
Now we're warm.
Well, we're warm not only by the coffee, but by fellowship.
And the bonhomie. I almost got you there. I almost got you to spit up on bonhomie.
Is that the goal of comedy?
Yes.
I guess, huh?
Go drinking and I'd go back into my car like it was some like, fucking, it's not a camper at all. It's a fucking car. You're just sitting there like it's a fucking wax museum. I don't even know what that means, but
I know, you're like Rickles.
Terrible.
Yeah. It's like a wax museum.
Wax museum. But so I'd start going to hotels and then they just stopped having me. I would walk in at like 3 in the morning with like a bunch of people blacked out.
Critics are calling insightful.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Now, I'm Norm, and we're on, what?
Back on the road.
And informative.
It's not a bag, it's a new type of travel magazine for television. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry.
Norm and Josh are back on the road.
You told me you had a cock yesterday.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you said you kept it in your ass.
The tour begins.
Yeah, no, there's an interesting dynamic that happens when a guy becomes way more successful and powerful than you are.
Right.
Which is, I don't want to phone out. I love Sandler. I talk to him a lot, but I try to limit it because he gets bugged a lot, you know? He gets
People want
bothered
things
a lot.
from him.
Yeah, people want things from him, so I don't want anything from him. But when I'm talking to him, I feel like he might think I want something from him or something like that.
Right. You're so aware of others' feelings.
Now you're killing him. What the hell are you doing?
I know he's going to slam me when he says some shit like that.
No, you just snotted all over yourself.
I can fucking see that one coming.
In other words,
you're a motherfucker.
In other words, you're so in tune.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're bragging, aren't you? Now, you're saying...
Now, Norm, if there's one thing about Norm is he's very in touch with other people's feelings.
Norm.
I've never seen a reaction like that in here.
Norm, what you're saying, you just vomited on yourself, and you blew snot out of your nose. Norm.
There goes that mic.
What I'm trying to say is...
Yeah. I love dirty work.
You love doing that.
I think that was a great fucking movie.
Right, so you
what do you mean right? Why say right? I thought you didn't like it.
You know, I never saw it.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about?
He saw Don Rickles.
I'm saying that you love the experience. Why don't you do it again?
Well, because nobody...
It's hard to take a guy seriously after you see boogers flying out of his
Wait, is there
nose.
snot coming out?
No,
Not
you're
anymore.
fine. Now you're fine.
You cleaned up okay.
So you're going to show that in slow motion and shit?
I love it.
It'll be animated.
Yeah. So I understand what you're saying, that there are certain guys...
You want to hear what it has?
Yeah.
It has heavy-duty grilling grates. Deliver exactly what you need to achieve that perfect steakhouse flavor. Chicken, steak, has never tasted so good. Listen, no more dry meat.
I think we,
Oh, don't tell me.
I think we have a phone call.
We have a phone call?
We have a phone call.
A phone call, a surprise phone call.
What was it?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Hello?
Sounds like he's dying.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us, Super Dave?
Hello. Is this Norm?
Yeah.
What a fucked up connection.
Are you on a cell phone?
What difference does it make what I'm on?
Turn off your radio.
Podcast. I might as well be on a can with a string.
Super Dave.
So amateurish.
Super Dave, during the commercial, Kevin and I were recalling the first time you ever met.
Don't recall anything. This is
What?
so out of line.
Did I recall something?
Listen to me carefully. First of all, I'm talking on an echo.
Are you in the desert?
No, I'm on Palm Springs. I'm out. Doesn't matter where I am.
Sounds like he needs help, wherever he is.
Well, Kevin Nealon is with us.
I love him. Do you know something? That the two of you are my favorite all-time Canadian comedians.
Do you know that I introduced you and Kevin Nealon to each other?
Yeah, I do. I know that. I knew a lot of things before you started doing this stupid podcast.
Do you know that I introduced you on...
Listen to me now. I have a question to ask you.
Oh, okay. A question.
Okay?
Excellent.
Okay, listen to me carefully. It has been documented that twins, when one twin gets a mosquito bite, the other itches. If a twin has an allergy, the other sneezes. Why didn't Jared Collins...
Fortunately, we can all finish the joke.
Well, that was a great Super Dave Osborne.
Well, we lost Super Dave.
He was doing that to get back at us.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
He hung up just as he was about to do it.
Yeah.
By the way, that was a great Super Dave call, by the way.
The best.
I mean, he is so funny.
The phone is ringing. Soon Super Dave should be answering from the desert. Phone ringing right now.
Hello?
Bob! Super Dave!
No.
Where did you go?
No.
What are you in a grocery
Stupid
store?
show cut me off. You broke away in the middle of a great joke.
No, it got disconnected.
No, they said you hung up.
No, I didn't hang up.
Go ahead and finish your joke.
You disconnected me.
Just finish the joke.
I was right in the middle of the twin setup, and then I was going to say, if twins know everything, how come Jared Collins didn't question that his ass hurt for 22 years?
We got a good connection now.
What a bunch of shit. What?
Now,
hey, you know what? I was sitting in an indoor eating place, like in a mall, and this guy, this 21-year-old, I'm telling you the truth, had the worst Tourette's I've ever seen. He would give a left-hand turn signal, take his hamburger, do a halo above his head, take a bite, stand up, turn around, and bark. And I realized two things. One, he would be the greatest third base coach in the history of baseball. And two, more people were watching him than Norm Macdonald live. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you realize that Jody Arias has been on television longer than McLean Stevenson was after Matt?
he says Jody Arias has been on TV longer than McLean Stevenson.
He doesn't know.
I have no idea.
You have no idea who either of those people are. Jody Arias murdered her
allegedly
abusive husband While he
Why did you bother to call me?
McLean Stevenson was the long-running star of Hello, Larry.
Hello, Larry.
What's that, Super Dave?
Are you still on the air? Are you still on the air?
I don't even. Yes. We're trying to get Bill Macy. Do you know Bill Macy?
Oh, he'd be a great guest for your show.
That's what I tell everybody.
Dead. You know what? I think he's dead, and he would be great for your show.
No, he's not dead. Let's not start any rumors that'll hurt the man's career.
Bill Macy's not dead?
No, he's 96.
He's 96?
Yeah, he's 96, and his cock is harder than Kevin Nealon.
Tony Bennett. Do you know that Tony
That's
Bennett
what it says in his IMDb.
is 86?
Hey, whenever I'm feeling low, Super Dave, I just like to think of Roy Orbison fucking.
Roy Orbison's dead.
Oh, is he dead? Well, I never speak ill of the dead, so I apologize.
He's buried next to Bill Macy. Do you know what's really sad? Is you guys are so talented that this is so sad.
He's right.
It's like a mental institution.
Yeah, it is a little sad.
Daniel Kellison just wrote me on the monitor here, and it says, "Bad news, Super. We have to end the show."
How did he know? How does he know when it ends?
Well,
Who
I don't
knows
know.
when it begins or ends?
Much for calling in, Super Dave. Please come back.
I didn't call in, asshole. I didn't call in. You called me. I'm not calling into this. Let me explain something. If I'm homeless, I'm not calling in. Jesus Christ, thanks for calling in.
Sorry, Super Dave.
We're closing up the studio. We're turning the lights out. You keep talking, though.
You care? You think I care about that? You think when you turn the lights out, it's going to be a big difference? I can talk all night and we'll still be reaching the same people. Hey, let me tell you something. Why don't you get something that is semi-professional? You're a bunch of asswipes right now. I'm getting on a bus and I'm going to scream out the window and I'll reach 20 more people than you did tonight. I'm telling you, don't ever call me again. Don't ever try to get a hold of me. I will never do this show again as long as I...
And there was a story you had told about your father and Bill Cosby on David Letterman. Do you think you could share that with us here right now?
I remember that, yeah. That was when, I opened for Bill Cosby.
Right.
You want me to tell you the story?
Yeah, tell the story. It was terrific.
No, I opened for Bill Cosby at this college. So there's 100,000 people at the college, It's the University of Oklahoma. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, for sure. Like 100,000 people to see your show, Norm, or just...
No, to see Bill Cosby.
Oh, to see Bill Cosby.
I was opening for him.
Oh, okay.
So, it's a football stadium, So they have this little tiny, stage, and so I went up there, and I had my suit on and everything. And then I talked, and no one laughed. They were all just talking to each other. I don't think they even noticed me on stage, And they didn't mind that I was on stage, but they they didn't boo or anything. I don't even think they saw me. So I finished my thing, and then I got off, and Bill Cosby came up, and he was wearing, and he talks just in little. He talks he doesn't use full sentences. So he said, "Why?" I was wearing a suit. He goes, "Why this suit? Suit, or something like that." So I said, "No, I was trying to show the respect." Bill Cosby goes, "College, wear the sweatshirt and the pants." So he just had a sweat suit on. So, anyways, he says, this shows you how good Cosby is. He's he was asking the girl, from the student union or whatever. He goes, "What's going on here?" So she goes, "Well, next week we're playing Tulsa, and it's a big game, So then he goes on stage and he goes, we're playing Oklahoma State. He goes, Oklahoma State. So everyone cheers, right? Then he goes, Tulsa. Then everyone boos. And then he says it slower. He goes, Oklahoma State. And then everyone like goes crazy. He goes, Tulsa. And he does this like 6 times, and the audience is going insane by the end of it, like cheering and booing. And then at the end he goes, next week I'll be playing Tulsa, and I'll be doing that bit in reverse. Then he laughs. Everyone laughs. So then they loved him. You know, they didn't even notice I was on stage. And so anyway, then the show ends. And then I'm talking to him, and I was telling him, because when I grew up, my dad and I would listen to Bill Cosby albums. He would love Bill Cosby, my dad. So I said, my dad loves you. He goes, where's your dad live? And I said, Ottawa. He goes, Ottawa. And then he turns to his manager guy that was with him, and he goes, Maury, aren't we playing in Ottawa? When? I thought the schedule... So then the guy goes, yeah. He goes, we're doing it in August. He goes, yes, take the man's name down, and we will. And so then he says, I will meet with your father, take him back, and we will speak. And I will put him in the front, because people like to be, and then after. And so just put the number down on the paper. So then, like, go to write the number down, and it occurs to me that my father's dead. So, but I don't want to say that to Bill Cosby, you know. So I just write down any fucking number. Like I just write the area code and then 7 digits. So that's the story. So then later, like a couple of months go by, and this also shows you like the power of like a guy like Bill Cosby. I was doing some lame thing on the Drew Carey show, you know, I was supposed to be a lawyer or something for one episode of the Drew Carey show. So I'm on the Drew Carey show. I'm rehearsing, and the lady runs up and she goes, Bill Cosby's on the phone, you know. So I go, what? So I go and I answer the phone, and it's there, I swear. It's Bill Cosby. So I go, hello? He goes, your father does not answer at the phone. I phoned the number, and the phone rang, and then another voice came that was a machine, and it was a person saying that the number was not used by a person and all this, you know. So I'm like, instead of just telling him, I just said, no, that's the number. That was all. I didn't know. It was impossible for me to say. But so anyway, that's the story. And then I told that story on Letterman once, and I guess Cosby saw it. And then the next day, this was when I was working at Saturday Night Live. The next day, I went to my office, and there was like 300 like things of flowers. There was flowers like everywhere in my office. And then and then about 5 days later, like I found there was a little tiny card on one of the flowers, and it said, I hate to be the one to break. I'm doing his voice, but it said, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but your father is long since dead. So that's the story. God damn, that was a long story.
But it was good. It was good. Have you had any contact with Dr. Cosby since then, Norm?
The doctor, yeah. Dr. William H. Cosby, E.D.?
Yeah, that's him.
No, I've never talked to Bill Cosby since then. But I love that guy.
That's so amazing. And it was a great impression too. If I don't mind saying that, really, are we going to see lots of impressions from you when you're here in Calgary?
Oh yeah, no.
Little one, you've been away so long.
I had maybe the greatest Bill Cosby story ever.
Really?
And now it's not in the top 10,000. Because I'll tell people the story.
Right.
And then I'll constantly be interrupted by, and then did he rape you? I'm like, he didn't ever rape me. It had nothing to do with the story.
I don't know if you know this, because you've only, on the app, you've only seen my face. But I don't want you to be surprised or shocked or set back or put off, because when you see all of me, I'm a big fat fuck, I could put my hands in my pockets when I'm naked. I'm a big gal. I'm a big gal, I'm chafed. I don't know, man.
Dude, Norm.
I haven't done Norm in a long time.
Where have you been, Norm? What's been going on, man?
Well, I've been on these dating apps, How about that Bumble?
Yeah.
That's good, because that one scrolls up and down, not left and right.
Yeah.
So if you want information on the lady, I have to go down to the bottom, And then way at the bottom, it says she lives in St. Louis. All right, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
St. Louis?
What am I, a Cardinals fan?
What, the H?
Yeah.
What the H?
What am I fucking going to take her out for a Busch beer?
I could go down a rabbit hole. Sometimes I just can't stop doing that.
And Norm, some people are saying you're still living with your mother. Is that true?
No, that's crazy talk,
Yeah.
I may drive around Natchitoches, Louisiana naked just because I like that gal that cuts her kid's hair on the lawn,
Yeah.
Neighborly.
Yeah, Toby's mom.
I like these girls on the apps that go long-term relationship only.
Yeah.
I don't believe that's true. Nobody, Theo, walks onto a car lot unless they want to buy a cock.
Have you been with some pretty bigger gals, Norm? You seem like a guy that knows his way around a real a two-bedroom lady,
Well, it's funny you bring that up. 2-bed. Oh, my God. I don't have to think I'm making fun of him.
Oh, dude, everybody's making fun of Norm, man.
Why? He's the best.
No, he's the best.
Hold on. I am not making fun of Norm.
I don't think you're making fun of him.
No, I know you. Artie Lang told me they were doing San Francisco together, and Artie Lang was opening for Norm. They're in San Francisco, and right before Artie goes on stage, Norm goes, "Hey, Artie, no, don't do any of that fag stuff, Don't do any of that fag stuff out there. San Francisco, you can't go out there and do homosexual jokes, And he's like, well, I like to. He goes, yeah, no, you can't do any of that gay fag stuff. It's not going to fly here, You have to have respect for where you are.
Yeah. So
Artie goes out, this 20 minutes. Norm comes out, his first joke. Hey, how many fags here have AIDS? They say AIDS does not discriminate, but only gay guys have it. That's kind of discriminatory, And I think not discriminating is supposed to be a good thing. Something like that. But she goes right on stage, hey, how many fags here have AIDS?
Oh, man, that's good.
Hey, don't do any of that gay stuff, okay, Artie? Like, you have to be quiet,
And we did about 7 cities. So we came to San Francisco, and I had only done a club here. And Norm comes up to me, and this was good. Norm just loved torturing people, and he does it in the most brilliant way. Right. He comes up to me and goes, listen, man, we're in fucking San Francisco. No gay shit. And I go, all right. Well, if I played San Francisco before. He goes, nah, that's like you're at a club. There's a fucking theater, man. There's critics out there. Don't fuck me, man. No gay shit. And I go, all right, fine. So I go, all right, 20 minutes, and I have 4 seconds at that point in my life without gay stuff. So I get through the 20 minutes. I introduce Norm. Norm walks out, and I'm listening from the back. Before he says, good to be here, you're a great crowd, nice to be here, the first thing that comes out of his mouth, hey, how about that AIDS? He goes, I read all this bad shit about AIDS, but then I read that AIDS doesn't discriminate. And that's kind of nice. And then 10 seconds goes by, and this is what you hear him say. Where you going?
Oh God,
what a
he makes me happy.
puppeteer, man! What a puppeteer!
I love him.
Yeah, I'd love to be in his head for a minute. And he reminds me of like a Midwest and of like a, of like just a. He reminds me of like so many characters that you just don't see anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, you never have seen a guy like that.
Yeah.
Like it's always been off the beaten path.
Yes,
like guys like Norm, guys like Colin Quinn, guys like Richard Lewis. Think of how much they had to bomb before they found a theater of people that came to see them regularly.
That mastered that.
Because it's such a finite frequency.
What is your favorite Norm Macdonald story? I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say, but who cares? Tell the story anyways. We all love it. It's the best story ever.
I don't know what story he's talking about that he thinks he knows. I'm gonna tell him my favorite Norm Macdonald story.
I don't know either. I was at
Antioch, California, Pizza Man.
love
How'd you like to be at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Big fat wife, big fat fuck, giving you an ear beating.
Beautiful big guy.
And I'll take care of everything. I'm gonna order a pizza.
Yeah.
That'll make everybody happy.
Yeah.
And that guy is asking questions on the Theo Vaughn podcast.
And his pie's 7 minutes late. Meanwhile, that fucking guy's wife digests him.
You can't give up. I can go insane doing it.
No, it's so good though.
Thank you. My favorite Norm Macdonald story is probably one you guys don't know. It's in my book. Is when he would. Okay. Greatest. I think I know what he's talking about. Wow. What was the kid's name? Antioch Pizza Man.
Ryan Louderback.
Ryan Louderback. From the Antioch Louderbacks, not to be confused with the ones in Pahrump. I don't know what's going on here. We were writing a sketch. Well, I was watching other people write and rewrite a sketch. And there's like 30 writers, and the sketch was David Spade. Fred Wolf wrote it for David Spade. I'm pretty sure it was Fred Wolf. And it was a weight loss supplement, but it was just PCP and crack.
Oh, yeah.
And so you put it in a milkshake, and you smoke it, and you just go about your day. And then, when they show like a fat person becoming a skinny person, it says 16 weeks. It was like 6 hours. And David Spade's like, I'm going to help you lose weight. You just hear ride the snake. You got to ride the snake. Don't let the snake ride you. And then they just have all these people shrinking into skeleton bodies. And because it's just crack.
It's all drugs. Yeah, that's drug related.
Crack.
They say drug related.
And they have Farley, a pre-filmed piece of Farley at a drive-thru window that they're going to cut to in the sketch. And Farley pulls up to a drive-thru window and he goes, "I'll have." He's one of the people that are just started. And he goes, "I'll have." Can I take your order? He goes, "Yes, I'll have 14 cheeseburgers, 14 hamburgers, 4 vanilla milkshakes, 6 strawberry milkshakes, 3 chocolate milkshakes, 6 apple pies," and it just goes on and on and on. And the rewrite, it was from 1 in the morning till 3 in the morning. I'm not kidding. It was 2 hours. Guys from Harvard, Brown, Yale, arguing over because the guy goes, "Will there be anything else?" And what he says next for 2 hours, they're like, "How about he repeats the exact same order again?"
Yeah.
How about he says all that and goes, "A Diet Coke." How about he says all that and goes, "Make that 9 apple pies." When I say 2 hours, Theo, I'm not kidding. From 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And what we didn't know was Norm was sitting on a couch at the other end of the writer's room. And it's just going around, and it's chaos.
I could totally imagine that too.
But it's
people justifying their jobs.
This huge order. Anything else? And he goes, "Yeah," because he was like, "Yeah." Anything else? Yes. And then what comes after he says yes? That's the whole crux of the argument. And Norm goes, we know he's in the room. He goes, "Hey, you guys," we're all jumping. "Hey, you guys got Chris going, give me all that food, like 14 of those things and 25 apple pies, And the guy in the box goes, "Hey, will that be all?" Why doesn't Chris go, "Yes"? It's the greatest rewrite in the history of comedy.
Yeah.
We had him going, will that be all? No. I also want, and Norm's thing was like he had pride, like he had control after all that fucking food. Everybody goes, yes. Yeah. One syllable. One syllable. We were on the ground, rolling, laughing. And then when they filmed it, he's like, I'll take 14 cheeseburgers and 44 fries and this and 22 cheese milkshakes and this and the apple pie. And the guy goes, will that be all? And Farley goes, yes. Like he's proud of himself. It was fucking amazing. It was white hot.
One thing that's funny, here he said, asked me to write dirty work too, so I worked all day yesterday and finished it. This is Norm Macdonald on Twitter.
Just yesterday, he's working on dirty work too.
First of all, it's got to be a parody tweet because it's a 500-page manuscript. Scripts are usually about 106 pages. What's the Instagram though? Thank you.
I think he's actually got some pages out.
Wait, what did he cross out before he wrote Norm?
Written by me.
Oh, okay.
He says Norm.
He said
Dirty Work 2.
No, I'm done pranking now. I'm married to a beautiful scientist.
Oh, Brad Pitt's in it too.
She's rich and she has a beautiful face, and we have a cat named Kitty, and we love Kitty like a child because, well, Marge cannot have children because the chemicals in her lab have rendered her barren. All capitals rendered her barren. Well, I gotta go home and read that.
Do you think one of the reasons that, what did Norm do after SNL? Did he just tour?
He had a sports show on Comedy Central briefly.
People love him
it was
so
brilliant.
much.
I'm one of those people. I'm powerless. He makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah. Dude, he just made me laugh through you so hard. That yes was probably the most I've laughed in months, man.
That's in my book, the Gasping for Airtime book. It was like, it was a one syllable.
Yeah.
That was, yes. Like we'd argue over what to name a high school. Like opening shot of Jefferson High. Too urban. Fuck it, high school high. Don't be too jokey.
Yeah.
Don't tip it. This, like all these things you don't even know what it means. It's like, just name it a high school.
David Spade the other day was he's a funny guy, man. He was telling me a Norm Macdonald story where they all went on a plane to do a show somewhere together, and he just said one of the ways that Norm makes you laugh, he'll be like, well, what is this? And it's just like a door, and he's like, or like a chair. He's like, well, David, what is this? You sit down. It's
what the H?
Yeah, what is this little ledge here? He's like, it's a chair, Norm. It's a chair. He's like, well, what do you do with it? There's 3 of them right here, and it's just.
What if I'm not sitting down? Just stays here.
But he went on like this 5-minute monologue of Norm Macdonald asking him what a bathroom door was, and it was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard. And it was just, he just says, I don't know if it's his voice or what it is about Norm Macdonald that just makes. I mean, I don't know. It's just there's nobody like him.
It's the only thing making that sound.
Right.
It's a dog whistle. It's the only.
You can only get Norm Macdonald with Norm Macdonald.
It's the only sentient being that emits that transmission.
Gang, yeah.
Like we all got like all these influences going through us at different times and regional accents and dialects. He's just Norm.
Yeah.
Like.
And now if a guy like Norm walked into a place to get work, it'd be like, oh, nah, man. Yeah. It's just so, they've missed a lot of norms, I feel like. There's been a lot of norms over the years.
Well, but I've seen you go for like 20 minutes, and then the next 20 you get into a darker place, which is, for me, I really love it. Like, I love when you get...
Well, I find it's like seducing, you give the candy and the flour in the first 20 minutes, and then you're ramming it up their fucking hot ass later.
Right, but when you're giving candy...
and big cock.
Right, but when you're giving the flowers and the candy, is it to a kid? Or is it, because I know the second part of what you just said.
This is a joke I heard. You want to hear a joke?
Hey, please.
Okay. This guy is driving down. He's a pedophile.
Why is the big cock always juicy with you? I mean, ever since I've known you, it's like, and it's a juicy big cock. So is it like prime rib? Does it have drippings? If you eat it like corn, is it like a Hoffy? I mean, it's got... you put paper towels under it because it's going to have drippings?
Well, the actual truth of it is like, it's like, here's my hot cock. The truth of it is,
well, who says that?
People always say that. My hot
and they're
cock.
doing this on a walker?
That's the lady's hips.
Oh.
So, but the truth is, a vagina is hot. A cock is actually cold. But of course, you know,
mine gets warm.
You think it does in your head, but no.
No, in my hand.
No, your hand is
My
hot.
head's colder than my cock.
Your hand is colder than your cock.
Yeah, if I touch my head and then touch my cock is hotter.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as hot as the woman's vagina. So she's getting a cold
depend
cock.
on the woman?
That's where they came
I
with
didn't mean to cut
the
it off.
impression, the cold cock punch. But here's the joke.
No, the cold
There's
cock
no way
punch
that's
has
true.
nothing to do.
But here's the joke.
Cold cock it's got cock a trigger.
Yeah.
So you're cold cocking like you would a trigger.
Yeah, you're way
Not
off.
like a hot cock that you
Oh,
hit
that's
somebody
it.
with their hot. Here's a hot cock, I'm gonna knock you out.
That's interesting. I
It's
didn't
not
know
bad.
that.
It'd be cool if I had a
So
cock
that
I
comes,
could
that
knock
makes
someone
sense.
out.
Oh, that'd be a great. Cold cock.
You censor this?
No. But this is the joke.
You're just gonna
I
come
don't
over
really want to do
juicy.
this joke because we want to get onto stuff, but I'll tell you quickly.
Please.
So it's a guy, a pedophile, is driving in a car, and he sees a kid, and the kid is going through a dumpster, and the kid finds a welding hat. A lot of things happen in this joke, coincidentally.
Right.
He finds a welding mask, and the kid puts on the welding mask, and he's running around having fun with the welding mask. And the pedophile goes, "You want to drive, kid?" The kid goes, "Sure." So the kid gets in, and the pedophile says to the kid who's wearing this welding mask, he says, "Would you like? Do you like to get your cock sucked?" And the kid goes, "Oh no, what? No." And he says, do you want to suck a cock, suck my cock?" "Oh, no. Well, how about would you like to get my big juicy cock shoved up your hot ass?"
It's gonna have a clean punchline. I
So
know that.
finally the kid goes, "Oh, I understand. No. I'm not actually a welder."
Right.
That's a crazy joke. Hey, do you want to take? Hey,
Want to take some questions?
I asked my Twitter followers for questions for Bob Saget.
But is it pedophile? Is that the actual? It's pedophile, isn't it?
No, it's pedophile.
Is it pedo?
I was at a party with a friend and I noticed you first, and you returned my gaze, knew how to quench my thirst. You took me to that room like a dream come true. The dance you performed was just for me and you. Kisses on the neck, then you work your way down. Let yourself go for me all around town. Seductively still.
You just reminded me, and of course everyone's been thinking about him a lot lately, Norm Macdonald. But one of the reason I bring up Norm is Norm, you were describing everybody was following the same rules as a talk show host, which is, okay, you've got to come on, you've got to come up with 3 or 4 stories, they've got to have a beginning, middle, and end payoff. It's got to be something that really happened to you. Norm was this Picasso who decided the eyes don't have to be where the eyes really are, the nose doesn't have to be. He blew it all up, and he would tell stories that were completely fake. I know. They were 100 years old, they were corny jokes, and he would just tell them like they happened to him.
From a little town, it's called Monkland, and it's only 108 people.
108? That's
Yeah,
that's
it's
small.
country, you know, it's really rural. And but man, I'll tell you, there's lots of funny stories from there.
And I remember the first time he did that, me talking to him and thinking, okay, well, he's got these different, I don't know what we're going to talk about here. And he'd come out and he'd go like, "Hey, no, how's it going?" And I'd be like, "Oh, Norm, what's going on with you?" "I bought a farm." I'm like, "What? You bought a farm?" He's like, "Yeah, I bought a farm. I got 3 daughters, each prettier than the next."
There was a guy, man, he lived down the road. His name was John Neil Mergerison. And this guy, I went to him once. I've been away for a couple of years, I moved to the city, and I came back. And I said, "John Neil, how you doing?" I went to his what do you got, farm? And
yeah, that thing, yeah.
So he's showing me his pigs. He had a bunch of pigs there, He had a bunch of pigs, a bunch of them. And one of the pigs had a wooden leg,
And Andy would be sitting there, and Andy's from the Midwest. He'd be like, "Wait a minute, I know this joke. This is a joke my grandfather told me." And he'd be like, "My grandfather told me."
He says he's mature, and I think it's because he's telling my grandfather's jokes.
Stop it, both of you. One has a peg leg, the other has an eye patch, and the third one, she had a wheelbarrow, and it's just a joke. And he would do it,
dresses it
and
up
he
as a
would
story.
dress it all up, and I would think, you asshole. That's the most genius thing in the world, because who really wants to hear what a celebrity, we're all like, well, there is that funny time that I overtipped a little bit, I'll tell that story. Yeah. And he was like, no one wants to hear that. No. They want to hear a joke from 1911.
He was like the gold, watching him on your show was the gold standard of, and he was one of those guys. I didn't know Norm at all. I wish I'd never met him. But I would hear all these great stories. I remember watching him on your show once years ago. It was the dumbest bit, where he was doing something and he made some terrible joke and you went, what? And Andy went, what? And he goes, oh, listen to this guy. He's been downloading male porn all day. and then, like, apropos of nothing, and Andy's like, what?
Mr. Roper. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Roper?
Yeah.
That's not a good hero.
That's all I got.
Better than this guy's hero is some gay porn actor. But anyway.
What are you talking about? What?
I'm
saying. What are you saying?
Let me tell you something about gay porn. Seriously. That doesn't mean a guy's gay. I'm not saying that. Because a guy watches gay porn all the time.
Just cut to a single. Just of Norm, really?
Gay porn. I enjoy gay porn. I'm not gay. Gay porn is a genre that just cuts across all demographics. Young people, old people, straight people, the gay people enjoy it. Everybody likes gay porn. But this guy really likes it. Now they had to bring it back this week, so they had a compromise. They're allowing one porno magazine.
Only one?
Only one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the porno magazine that they're putting in is Hairy Guy's Ass Illustrated.
Really? Yeah. Well, if you're going to only allow one, I would think that's the one, probably.
It's a good magazine, though.
It is a good,
It's not. It's not all just pictures of hairy guys' ass.
The articles are good. All right. See, I just read it for hairy guys' ass. Well, see, that's you, Andy. Just people are all different.
He was telling me before the show last week. He went to the hairy guy's ass mansion.
Great. Why didn't you? Andy has all the fun. He gets to all the big celebrity parties.
Right. Him and Jimmy Kahn.
This is one I heard recently, because since when he passed away, you heard all these stories from all these people, but Norm liked to bet. Norm liked to gamble, and he liked to bet, and he borrowed $200 from someone. And I said, oh. And then the person kept coming up to him and saying, hey, can I get that $200? And he's like, I don't know. And in that Norm way, kind of getting out of the room and shambling away in all angles and elbows. And the guy kept asking for it, and the guy went, hey, come on, man, that means a lot to me. I had $200. I want my $200. Went, hey, you lost $200. I lost $5,000. Leave me alone. He just got yelled at the guy. You think you got problems? I got bigger problems.
What was the most you ever bet on an event?
$400,000.
Who was it on?
Atlanta Falcons against the Denver Broncos, 1990.
What's amazing is people don't realize is that Norm at the time in the 90s when the OJ trial was going on. Yeah.
Well, let's be clear, we're not cheering the OJ murder. Yeah. Let's just be we're cheering Norm's heroic comedic response to that terrible event. Yeah. There you go.
We're on record having said that.
Yeah.
And so he's on the show, and at the time the guy who was running NBC really evidently was friends with OJ and wanted Norm to stop. So I think maybe a bunch of people here might be too young to appreciate how much Norm's boss was telling him to stop making jokes about OJ, and he was told, you gotta stop. And that weekend, Norm comes out and goes, he's on Weekend Update. He says, it turns out the Los Angeles Police Department admitted today that they had planned to frame O.J. Simpson for those murders until they got to the crime scene, and it turned out he did it.
A shocking new development in the O.J. Simpson case. Late this afternoon, a high-ranking official in the Los Angeles Police Department admitted to Geraldo Rivera that the police did conspire to frame O.J. Simpson for the murders of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. However, they called the conspiracy off when they got to the murder scene and found that O.J. really did do it. While in England, where he spoke at Oxford University,
Why you going high? Push me to the side. Just keep going on and I ain't getting tired. Yeah, you try to crucify all the good inside. You go and come now.
Double down. Yeah, and then he would stare at the camera. He would stare at the camera and hold, which is this incredible middle finger in comedy. Incredible. Turns out he did it. And he would stare at the camera, and even if the crowd wasn't laughing, he would stare at them like, you heard what I said.
Yeah. And his job was on the line.
Yeah. Well, that's a point that I try to make again and again and again, is that there are a lot of people who talk about being brave in comedy and bravery, and
Thank you.
I think, no. The risks of falling off a Segway. But no, it's rare. It doesn't happen that often, but Norm is one of those people, and it doesn't happen that often. People that their careers are hurt by the chances they're taking. Their careers he would do things that would get in the way of him advancing in show business. Whether it was his stint on the ESPYs or what he did at SNL, he would do things that would impede him from moving up the ladder. And there are a lot of people that don't take any risks and then get credit for being brave. And that's where you lose me, Will, you know?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, you're talking about me?
No, the different Will.
You're talking about Ferrell.
I'm talking about Will Ferrell, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Ferrell.
He's the worst.
He's the worst
He's
guy
such
you'll
a
ever...
monster.
All right, welcome back to the big show. Let me just get rid of this doll of steak. So, Paul, I was working out today. You know what health club I work out there, don't you, Paul?
No, which one?
Work out at Crunch. So this waiter comes to our table, Paul. He's one of the real oily guy. You know those kind of guys, real oily. He looks right at me. He gives me one of these, like, "Hey, enjoying your shrimp? Hey, enjoying it?"
So, he wanted to know if you enjoyed the shrimp. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, enjoy your shrimp? Finishing the cool down when this big hulking man walks up. I mean, big guy, looks me right in the eye, and he gives me one of these. He goes, you got any gum? You got any gum?
He asked you for some gum.
Yeah, that's right. Hey.
He's not on the show.
You got any gum? Crunch. First guest here on the program, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, Robert De Niro.
You two have a good time, I'll give you that. You know, it reminds me of the time that Marty and I were making Taxi Driver. We're filming Taxi Driver. Marty turns to me, he says,
Oh, let me guess. Probably said this, probably. Yeah, you enjoy the shrimp? Yeah, you enjoy the shrimp? Hey, you know who I bet really enjoyed the shrimp? Chong. Hey, what about basketball, though, huh? The Bulls have already lost, too. What do you think of that?
I think my appetite for unconventional sex knows no bounds.
You got any gum? This is Jen Alfman. Good night, everybody. Yeah, Paul, Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls band. Do you enjoy the Spice Girls, Paul?
Spice Girls, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they'll be on the show.
Paradise with your body, I don't wanna share. We're making dynamite, explosive love intentions building in the air.
What you did on Saturday Night Live was the Letterman impression.
Right.
Did you have to clear that in any way or check it out?
Well, not legally, but...
No, but I mean, just as a courtesy, you know.
Yeah, I told him, I won't do it if you don't want me to do it.
Yeah.
Because I have, like, great respect for him. I didn't want to do it in any way insulting, so I just tried to do an exact impression with no comment on it, you know what I mean? And then Letterman phoned me, and he said he was okay with it, you know.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I felt better about that.
Now, when he put you on the spot like that, you know, to do the impression right in front of the man, it's got to be a little scary, huh?
Yeah, it was very scary, and because I had just done it on Saturday Night Live the week before, and when I came on, I was sure. I said, Dave's going to ask me this question. So everybody that works at the Letterman show, they all know Dave.
Yeah.
You know? So like, I know Dave, he won't ask you. So I'm like, all right. So it turns out they don't know Dave. And, you know, I, as a casual